You know, not serious. Hello!
There you go. Now you can look at the camera.
Hello, camera.
Hello.
Hello.
Glenn.
Yes, Mr. McCarthy? Ms. McCarthy?
Glenn feels like a guy's name to me.
It can be both.
Oh, that's weird. Glenn, are you a guy or a girl? Not that it matters. I'm just curious. So, as usual, I'm the Chris who plays games. With me today is the lovely Mrs. Chris. She's going to be playing some Ocarina of Time and handing me the controller when she gets to a boss she can't beat, if things go like they usually do. We're going to be playing for the next couple hours. See, look.
Mr. McCarthy.
Mr. McCarthy. Hello, Mr. McCarthy. We are gonna get started. So, I'm gonna flip over to the game screen here, and we'll get some Zelda action going on. So now I'll let Mrs. Chris take it away.
Taking it away, one way to put it. Can you grab me something else to drink, darling?
Yes.
Thank you. Alright, I erased all the old save files, so I'm starting with a completely virgin file here. And away we go. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. Deku Tree.
Yeah.
Talking Tree. He's on some really good shit.
Yeah, we should get some of that. I don't know what it is, but we clearly need some of it, so. So, Glenn, have you ever played Ocarina of Time, or is this a new experience for you? Uh-oh. That's a weird green guy. What's he doing? Ah! That's a scared-looking face. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh no.
Yeah, well, she's...
Listen! Listen! Listen!
She's an important part of the story. You can't just leave her out. If there was no Navi, it would not be Ocarina of Time, and you know it.
Listen!
I know, I know.
I once suggested on Reddit's Shower Thoughts community that if I made my ringtone Navi saying, "Listen! Listen!" there would be a number of people who would kick my tail on public transport. It would cause people that had gone through the early Nintendo 64 games to twitch. Listen!
It wasn't in Link to the Past. I didn't say Link to the Past, I said Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, hey GGC, how's it going?
I played Link to the Past recently, but I don't seem to remember anything being particularly annoying. But today I'm doing Ocarina. Mr. McCarthy, it seems quite likely that you would be able to get it very inexpensively at a GameStop or something.
Hello.
Alright, so I did linky things and so on and so forth.
And your friends are starting to show up. Yes, I agree entirely.
I disagree. It's one of the things
Listen!
that makes Ocarina of Time different from Link to the Past. It's a crucial feature.
Listen!
Also, just to be clear, like, it didn't have Navi, but it did have the little text messages where Saria or whatever would be like, hey, you know, click this
Sarashla.
song. Well, there you go, Sarashla. Sarashla would text you in dungeons.
Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Jessica, get up! Yee.
Hey, Agile One, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm here too. Yay! And Mrs. Chris is here, which is more important because she's better at Zelda than I am.
He's much better about getting up in the mornings than I am.
Yeah, you're not a good morning person.
No, I'm not.
But that's okay. I'm not a good going to bed person, so, you know, it takes all kinds. I'm doing just peachy keen. Peachy keen Julie Bean. That's what we call our daughter sometimes when she gets upset at me. She is now 15 years old and much too old for pet names, so she has asked that we no longer refer to her by names like those. You can pick up older stuff on like,
no, it's someone else.
You can pick up the older stuff on stuff like eBay or something like that. Let's see. N64 with Ocarina of Time. Shopping. Oh, actually, there's a... Wow. One selling an original N64 cartridge on Amazon. Nintendo is selling an N64 cartridge for Ocarina of Time for $364 or $349. Like, what is that?
Apparently, they assume that we live in a world without garage sales.
I mean, like, the funny thing is, GameStop sells it for $30, so I don't really get what they're doing there, but whatever. Sure, I guess you take the price you can get. Yes! Yeah, Zelda is really more Mrs. Chris's jam. I've never been very good at it, so I've never beaten a Zelda game. I've played lots of different Zelda games, but I've never beaten
Mostly I make him do the water temple.
Wow. You make me do the parts that are hard.
Well, to be fair, all this, No!
Yes.
Go away.
Yes. She wants you to listen. You do what she says. That's how it works.
Look, that's how it works for you because you're married.
I mean... Okay.
Just getting the sword first.
Well, you should ask him where it is, if he knows where about this retro game store. But yeah, I mean, you can also buy stuff online. I mean, that's... I don't know how... I bought an N64 so I could play GoldenEye, and I don't remember where I picked it up. It was long enough ago, it might have still actually been common at GameStop to just have that stuff, so... Hey, you got a sword. Mm-hmm. That's cool. Your map seems kind of empty. Should figure out where more things are. You would think that, like, you know, if you're gonna go out exploring, someone might have offered you a map. I don't know. Don't get hit by a rock. So you're supposed to avoid it. You always get the hearts when you don't want them, it turns out.
Oh, I needed it that time.
Oh, did you? That's good.
Yeah, I'd gotten hit by a rock, remember? I didn't Z-target properly.
I see. I don't pay attention to rocks. Just ignore them. Anyway, happy Saturday. Thanks for stopping by, those of you who are around. Glenn, I don't know if you've run into me before, but I'm the Chris who plays games, playing retro games every Monday at 9:15 p.m. EST and whatever I feel like on Fridays. Today we're doing a special stream with Mrs. Chris, my lovely wife.
I am extremely lovely, yes.
And gonna be playing Ocarina of Time for the next couple hours, so thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. Oh, you want to read all that fast?
No, I didn't want to read it at all.
Ah, so you're just like...
Trying to remember how to lift a rock.
I'd push a different button. You have to push, face it. No. Hey, yeah? No?
Maybe. No. That isn't helping things, Link.
Maybe you can't lift that rock. I mean, it's got a Z-target thing, so I feel like you sort of can. You try the top button?
That just brings up Navi.
Oh. Nothing? No? No? I don't know. Weird. Maybe you can't pick up rocks yet. Strange.
It is a little odd, yes.
Miss No Name! Also, Mandy Thomas / Jason. How's it going? How's it going, Miss No Name? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's about what I feel like I paid for stuff as well. But
let's see, what's up here? I don't remember much of the individual layout things.
yeah, so you can pick that up. So I guess you just can't pick that rock up.
I guess.
Which is weird, because it can be Z-targeted, but whatever.
But I can trash their house.
Oh, well, thank you for stopping by the stream, Glenn McCarthy. I'm always happy to have more friends here. I've been streaming on YouTube Gaming for about 4 months now, and it's been an enjoyable time. 4 months? 5 months. 5 months. Since November 9th is when I started, so coming up on 5 months of streaming.
Yes, I got all that. I'm not... There's only so much exposition I'm willing to listen to.
Yeah. I mean, well, you've played this game enough times, and I think the exposition is not particularly interesting to you.
Well, I mean, there's also just a certain amount of exposition in Zelda games that tends to focus itself in a rather narrow fashion about just saying, okay, this is where the map is, this is where this is.
Yeah.
Doesn't tend to be terribly enlightening.
Well, especially the first level, basically. So what are you supposed to be doing now, though?
You need to accumulate enough coins to get a sword.
Ah, you have a sword.
Sorry, shield.
Ah, I got it. You've been called by the Great Deku Tree. What an honor. Does anyone mind the fact that the giant tree is telling them what to do? Is this not a problem for anybody?
I told you they're on some very good shit.
It feels like a problem to me. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, I think the way I feel about it is weird. The way I feel about it is weird. Like, there's no question in my mind. So, I don't know. Yeah, so I didn't get mine from a flea market, but I did, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. Why, if everyone else has fairies, why didn't he have a fairy before?
Because he's not, a Kokiri.
Oh.
He was hidden in the forest by his mother. Because he's a Hylian. He is descended from the last hero and all that other crap.
Got it.
Sorry. That was not a very kind way to put it. Okay. I think it's like 40 rupees that I have to get.
Welcome. Yes.
Yep. So I have to go hunt rupees.
Rupee hunting. Oh, ran into a wall.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sophie!
Like what they'll put on your gravestone. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't worry, I'm fine. That's right. How's it going, Sophie Brecca? Welcome to the stream.
Sophie's the Quebecois, right?
That is correct. Well, I don't know. She's French-Canadian. I don't know if she's Quebecois or if there's another type of French-Canadian. But
there is. The people that my grandmother came from. The Acadians.
The Acadians, yes. I see. I got it as soon as you said something, but you don't need to spike the like. Still, you know, I don't want to get anyone drunk on the like punch. So, you know. But yes, feel free to like the video if you enjoy it, or hang out for a while and find out if you're going to like the video. And then you can dislike it or like it more appropriately. Yeah, I know, it's kind of cool, huh? Keep on keeping on, and eventually...
Oh, also, Sophie, my apologies. It wouldn't be Quebecois, it would be Quebecoise.
Really?
She's female. At least, that's my guess from the name Sophie.
Yeah, she is.
You took Romance languages in school. You know that they're gendered. Adjectives are gendered in Spanish, same as they are in French.
I didn't know demonyms were gendered.
Absolutely.
I mean, Cantabrigian is not gendered.
That's because it's English.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Again, my apologies, my lady.
Yeah, you're good. She was appreciating your Frenchification.
Yeah, no, I do not speak French.
You speak French?
Tiny bit. Tiny bit.
You speak more French than I speak Spanish.
Not true.
Oh, sure, it's not. Anyway. Sophie, are you streaming today? We got an early start because I wanted to be able to hang out with people during the chat this afternoon, so...
You're a real man.
I am? Well,
no.
He is because he has a fairy now?
Yeah, Link is, not you.
Link
You're not a real man.
I am a real man.
Okay. See, I have a bunch of running around to do, and I need to find a few more rupees.
Yeah, Jess is sorry, Mrs. Chris's. No, I'm not allowed. You guys can all call her Jess, but for me, I have not.
There's no excuse for that kind of intimacy in a marriage.
Exactly. I have not earned any kind of that level of intimacy in her mind. So, but yeah, she is a linguophile.
I don't think that's the word.
What's the word?
Well, let me think. Lingua does have a Latin origin, so file, let's see.
See, if Ro was here, she would have already corrected
Ro
me.
would have corrected us, but file is a Greek root.
Oh.
Tephilane, love.
You don't
so,
have 40. Oh, you do have 40. Where did you get 40? I only saw you at 36.
I ran around. Hi.
Yay, now you have a shield.
I
now
do
you can
have a
defend
shield.
yourself against rocks. Important. Yeah, I mean, I think that when you have a small... realistically, even the bigger streamers that I watch interact a lot with the chat. It's really more about what you can do. But there does come a point where, you know, when you have 27,000 people watching you, it's really hard to interact with chat. So I know, for example, like, Stat and Bunty King and Sophie herself, you know, will routinely attempt to interact with the chat when they've got, you know, 100, 200 people watching, and it's rough. It's a rough gig.
See, this is why I prefer doing it this way, because I can play the game and make the occasional sarcastic comment, and Chris can handle my PR.
That's right. I'm good at PR. This is what I like to do. So, you know, I'm...
Actually, you're quite terrible at PR, but in this case, you're good at it.
I don't think I'm necessarily terrible at PR. I'm just terrible at...
Shutting up?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. See, the problem is, since you're not good at shutting up, there are issues.
I piss off the PR people, but I'm good at the thing that I try to do. There's just disagreement on what we should try to be doing. Hey, RZ! Hey, Miss Rebel! Hello, Bad Senpai! Welcome to the stream. Oh, I bet we're gonna... Did you guys, like, come together from some kind of raid?
Bam?
Yeah.
Is there a Spice Weasel, RZ?
Well, I think that they're saying BAM because they're coming in with the hate Hunipop raid, which I don't know who is streaming.
Isn't that kid
Hunipop,
nightmarish to look at?
That's a kid?
Yes.
See, this is when I was watching Majora's Mask, and SnapClickKat was that thing. I don't know what that is, but he's weird. I don't like him.
He's the Skull Kid. Other than that, I don't really know. I'm not fanatical about Zelda mythology like some people are.
Thanks for the subscription, Daniel Vasari. Hello, Barry Twice. I am not surprised that it is a beanie raid. Hello, Manny Ibimbini. Welcome to the stream. And ArcDK. It's good to see you. And yeah, welcome to the stream. I'm the Chris who plays games with me
Alright, I
today.
don't have enough rupees to start increasing my capacity for anything.
With me is Mrs. Chris playing Ocarina of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time today. Thank you for subscribing and stopping by.
All y'all can call me Jess. He just can't. I don't allow him that kind of intimacy yet. 9 years of marriage is no grounds for intimacy.
Take care, Miss... Well, thank you for stopping by, Miss Rebel. It's good to see you. But yes, so I assume Barry was playing Hunipop, and he now, why would you raid with a tag that indicates that you hate the game you're playing? That's not a very, like, that doesn't make any sense.
Despite Christopher's American origins, he does share enough background with his German forebears to just get very cranky whenever the rules don't make any sense.
Thanks for the heads up, Twisted Enigma. I turned it down a little bit so you guys can let me know if that's better.
Am I too loud?
No, the game was too quiet. The game was too loud.
Okay.
I think we're right where I want to keep our volume. So.
Well, I'm glad that we got the microphone.
Yeah. It's important. Excuse me. Yeah, if we didn't have the mic in this particular setup, it would be weird and hard and everything else like that. So.
Good
you
grief.
play games you hate? I mean, playing games you hate is, I don't know, live streaming games you hate just doesn't seem like it makes any sense. But anyway, thanks for the raid, Barry Twice. Barry Twice, another streamer on YouTube Gaming who I think is trying to not grow an audience, so I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you to go check him out or not, but I enjoy hanging out and watching Barry Twice play. He plays a little bit more different games than some of the popular games people play, so I've seen him playing Roundabout. I did watch a chunk of his Life is Strange and Cat Lady, which was actually a really interesting, like, game in that style. He also played The Wolf Among Us and other games like that. So lots of cool stuff to check out if you want to see that kind of thing. You might want to look at Barry or not look at Barry, depending on whatever he says.
I'll take your word for it. Okay, here we go. Now I have a cutscene so I can check up on what people are saying. And it was lovely meeting you, miss.
But yes, welcome raiders. Feel free to hang out, have fun, drop a like if you like or dislike if you don't, subscribe or don't subscribe. I'm happy to have people here.
See, this is another way that you show your German engineering heritage, insofar that you're like, I just want your opinion. Even if you hate me, I want to hear it.
That's correct. That is the most important thing to me. The most important thing to me is that I hear your opinion. It can be good, it can be bad, but I would rather know. So. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate
Some people may
pervades
not
the
have
land
played this before, so
and
I'm just
causes
trying to...
nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. It's verily.
Although, I think that you're imitating the way that you said I sounded when I read in church on Thursday.
A little. The time has come to test thy courage.
Let me try. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No.
I mean, that seems like the wrong answer. I mean, you have the skills of combat, don't you? What other skills are you planning to learn exactly?
Oh, I just wanted to annoy him.
You just wanted to fuck with him?
A little.
Alright.
Often when you do that, they won't let you do that. They'll say, I'm sure you do. You can totally do it.
Enter, brave Jessica, and thou too, Navi.
No, I don't need to hear, listen, listen.
I mean, clearly you do. He has decided. The Great Deku Tree has decided.
Screw the Great Deku Tree.
The Great Deku Tree is great. Get in my mouth.
I wonder if they re-record the voices for foreign language versions. I mean, they say listen in English rather than in Japanese. I wonder if the French version says écoute.
Oh, I wonder if there is a French version.
I'm sure that there is.
I mean, the
It's been widely exported.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of times they just don't localize it.
Sophie might know. She might have grown up playing games that were commercially available.
Does the French version of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, blah blah blah.
Well, it has to be translated because it's
Yeah, you're right.
Right, I'm just wondering if they redubbed the voice.
Yeah.
The one that's saying, listen, listen.
What does Navi say in French?
Écoute, écoute.
I was just looking.
Although, Sophie could tell you better than I could. But
Trying to see if there's information
Sophie's still here.
on the Zelda wiki. Her name was Navi, but it doesn't say what she says. So, yeah, I don't know. Lose my life, play more games. Yeah, I could do that, but no.
I imagine that most of you would normally endorse quitting your job to play games, but
No, I think most people are more practical than that. At least among my friends. Maybe your friends encourage you to quit your job and play games.
I don't have a job.
Well, then there you go. You don't even need to
My
quit your
job is keeping you in line.
Yeah, that's a hard job. It takes a lot of effort. There we go. A little bit more color to us. Yeah. Anyway, I am not planning on quitting my job anytime soon to play more games. I mean, the reality
We have
is,
2 children sent through university.
I mean, the problem is that, like, in reality, I should be playing more games. There's a lot more games that I'd like to play, but there's just only so many hours in the day. Talk about all the games people...
For Father's Day, you want me to get you a TARDIS?
That would be nice, if you could. But yeah, no, I even figuring out which games I want to play is sometimes hard. I'm like, oh man, there's so many things. I mean, the reality is that this particular game, I've watched Just play it a bunch of times. So, although I have not actually played it myself in any meaningful way, I have seen almost all of it, I think. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? Sure. You hold blah forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. It seems like a weird physics thing. Like, you can fall as far as you want, so long as you roll forward when you hit the ground and you don't get hurt. I mean, that's a
I cannot guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high.
Oh, okay.
You do realize that in paratrooper training, and even in my very basic rappelling training in the Army, we were told what to do if you fall from 40 feet.
What's that?
You
roll.
do a shoulder roll.
Yeah.
Kind of like a somersault.
Alright. Try it if you are feeling bold. Are you
I'm
feeling bold?
Sure.
I'm not feeling bold. There are old pilots and there are bold pilots, but there are no old, bold pirates. See, in that case, he kind of lands on his feet and then rolls. I just don't think it actually fulfills the general requirements of success in a shoulder roll. Play Galaga. I've played Galaga on the stream a couple times.
Chris is very, very, very good at Galaga, and I've suggested that I should tie my favor to his arm when he plays it, sort of like a medieval lady showing favor to a particularly promising young knight. But he doesn't seem to see it that way. I have no idea why not.
I just think it's just a video game. If you want to shoot right away, when you first press blah blah blah, hold down blah 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 to get a seed ready. There's a ladder over there.
I know.
Can you reach it? I don't think you can reach it. Oh, you have to shoot something. Now you can reach it. That's good.
Coins. Get some seeds.
Seeds, the beautiful fruit. I've played Battletoads too.
I've been thinking about possibly doing a stream in the future where I play really old school games like Oregon Trail, or Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, or Leisure Suit Larry. What do you all think of that?
I think several people have actually suggested Leisure Suit Larry, so.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't think it's in my... Oh no, I think even one person put it in my game form, so...
But you suck at it.
Well, I understand that. I've actually never played it, so I can't really suck at it, but... It's a Skulltula! Not golden, though.
No, it's not. Okay.
But it gave you a nut. Do you need more nut in your life?
I've already got you, darling.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I need it.
You're saying I'm already nuts? Well, it's not my fault that you don't come to my streams often enough, ArcDK. I can't play a game just every time. Like, if I played every game that someone missed me playing, I would never be able to play any new games, and that wouldn't work. I mean, this is the problem with, trying to play, like I said, when you're not just limiting yourself to when you're not limiting yourself to popular games, you have a library of literally thousands of games, and every game that you play, someone wants you to play more of it. I've got 939 subscribers now, 940 actually. Thank you, Daniel. It's going to be a little bit difficult for me to play the games that every single person wants. So, uh-oh. That was not effective.
No, I tried to get us back, but I couldn't.
Yay! Oh, he came back.
Yeah, just takes 2 hits.
Well, that's not cool. That is not
I'm fine.
1 or 3. That is not an acceptable number of hits for a Zelda enemy to have.
Yes, sir.
Just saying. I guess Dark Nuts took like 6 or something.
Depended on.
They got the higher level swords. I hated Dark Nuts. They're the worst. I also hate there's an equivalent in the Binding of Isaac. It's like the weird faces that you can only hit from the side and the back, and I'm just like, I hate you. I hate you. You're just a Dark Nut in disguise.
I just got my tail kicked by what amounts to a tree.
Hey, Maggie May. How you doing today? Yeah, I mean, I'm not super concerned about it, Maggie May. I do try and mix it up, I'm willing to try something new. So I'd never played Blaster Master, and Cowdizzle616 recommended it to me as a game that he wanted to see me play, and I pulled it up and I started playing, and I didn't make as much progress as I would have liked, but it worked out okay. And so you have to get across and then... Oh.
There we go, there's a gold.
You got a recovery heart.
Okay, Gold Skulltula! Number 1!
We're not gonna get all of them today,
I know that, but I'm just saying I've got the first one.
That's true. Yeah, so, the games that I'm willing to play is, like, everything, so... I've got a lot of variety that I'm willing to go through, which means that it can sometimes be difficult because, people are like, oh, I really want you to play this, then they can't make it to the stream, and they're like, oh, I never actually watched you play this, or whatever. So, last night I actually finished off Portal 2, which I had previously finished off stream.
Oh, shoot.
I gotta do it again.
Yes, sir.
I assume you're gonna have to use that fire to light the other torch in order to get out of there.
Mm-hmm. But not a problem right now.
So one thing about Jess is that when she's doing something that requires concentration, she moves her feet a lot. So sitting next to her, I get kicked.
I'm pushing against you. I don't think I'm really kicking. It's not like I'm... It's not like it's a violent movement. It's just shoving it.
Yes.
Nah. Twisting and concentrating. That's from all those years of music and dance training, where it caused me to tense up my core, which means that everything gets tensed up.
Yep. I just give you crap, you know it.
I know, but...
You know it!
Shut up, baby, I know it!
I'm not a robot pimp, but I play one on TV.
I love you, Bender.
I love you too. Even though you're not Bender.
Ah!
You appear to have done the wrong direction.
Yes, didn't I ever?
So Maggie May, what's your favorite retro game? What would you want to see somebody play if you had your druthers?
Yes.
People ask me all the time what my favorite game is, and I'm always like, I don't know.
People asked you what your favorite movie was, and that one bothered you too.
Yeah, I don't have favorite things. Except books. The Martian is my favorite book.
At the moment.
No. Forever.
Well, I mean, before you really liked Tom Wolfe's The Right Stuff, and you liked Asimov, so...
I like Asimov as an author. I like Asimov and Highline. Asimov's probably my favorite single author. But if you're gonna make me pick one book, I don't know if I would have had an answer before The Martian, and now the answer is The Martian.
grant you The Martian was a very good book and a very good film.
That's an okay film. It was a very good book. Favorite Lord of the Rings might be a favorite movie of mine.
Have you seen any of the Hobbit movies yet, sweetie?
No, I'm a little. I've watched some of them. They were not compelling.
No, they suck, but...
So why would I?
Because you watch lots of things that suck. You made me go with you to Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow.
Which was an excellent movie. I think that's what you're saying, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You have no idea how excellent I found it, which is why I'm talking about how much it sucked.
Yes, that's correct. Hey, Blue Girl, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Today we are playing Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda. You can say those in the opposite order if you want to be more typical, but, you know, I'm different. And we are currently inside the mouth of a giant Deku tree, which was talking to us.
They're on some really good shit. I've said that like a million times today, and I'm gonna say it a million more, because the only explanation I have... Let's see, let me look at the map. Let me make sure I hit all the rooms up here. I mean, there's not a lot to hit, but... Okay. Yes. There we go. And then I need to get in the basements. Okay, so I've hit everything there is to hit up here. Okay. Hey, sweet prince.
Hello. Yeah. So, Blue Girl, what's your favorite video game of the retro variety? Or do you not have one? I don't know if people even have games they like. I have games I like, but it's like everything, so... Yay!
There we go.
You broke it. You just had to actually land in the middle, I think. That was the trick. This room's always annoying.
It is, but that's
So you've
okay.
gotta like get the sticks and light things, and if you make it the water, it goes out, and
Yep, it's very annoying that way.
it's silly and troublesome. You have to climb up that wall. No?
I'm trying to remember how this one goes. Need to get through there.
Yeah, I think you have to climb up those vines and go to the
Yeah.
left. And then you'll hit the switch.
Oh,
and
but I
see
think
what
there's a
happens.
Skulltula on there. This one. Yeah.
Du-du-du-du-du. Now you
Gold
got two
Skull-
gold Skulltulas. GTA 5 fan. Hey, Seja. How's it going? GTA 5's a cool game. We were more Vice City fans.
Kids in your day, you get to play GTA 5. Yeah, you don't know what suffering is, kids. In my day, we had to live with the original Legend of Zelda, with the 8-bit setup, you know? And then we had to walk 3 miles to school, in the snow, uphill, both ways.
That is true. I can confirm that. I think you want to push that button on the floor.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to remember what I'm doing here.
Push the button on the floor. Is
Yes,
what you're doing.
thank you. I know that part.
Well, you gotta
Oh,
get some
Lord.
fire.
Yep.
And you gotta jump across without putting the fire out.
Okay, let's...
Maybe sticks.
I know.
Oh, it's not. It's a heart. I was wrong. I have never played Chrono Trigger. I'm just fine. And how are you, Mrs. Chris?
I'm doing great.
It's good.
I am frustrated, though, because I can't seem to get the timing right now. Would you like to give it a shot? That's my way of saying it's your turn to give it a shot.
Okay. I does what I'm told. Which button gives my stick out? Okay. There we go.
You can't get that gold Skulltula's token right now, so it's very annoying. Bear in mind that the stick will burn down. There we go. Yep, you're on it. Great. See, you're smarter than I am.
Smarter. Just did it. Anyway, yeah. So the first GTA I played ever was the Sega Genesis version. But I was young enough that when the person who brought it over, my mom found out, she was very upset that we were playing GTA. So GTA Vice City, GTA, Vice City Stories.
2, 3, 1. It's like the combination an idiot would have on his luggage.
Well, not really.
You think I'm a traitor? No, I don't care either.
2, 3, 1.
Alright.
Have to shoot that thing in the eye.
Yep. Of course I do.
What if you don't have any nuts?
And I guess I have to climb back upstairs and get some.
That would be annoying.
But, sweetheart, trust me. Like every lady of my stature, I have plenty of balls on me at all times.
Yeah.
I bet there's some interesting things underwater.
So does the Wii Virtual Console count as emulation for you, GGC? Michael Jordan's number 1. 23-1. Scottie Pippen was number 33.
What?
Scottie Pippen's basketball jersey number was number 33. Oh, were you talking what, to the game or to me?
Yeah.
Okay. GGC says the way he remembers 231 is that Michael Jordan's number 1. Because Michael Jordan's jersey was 23. Okay, Blue. Happy to call you whatever you prefer, as long as it's not late for dinner. You probably had, actually.
My kids actually get in trouble for addressing people as ma'am and sir, but...
Get in trouble with who?
Alicia's had problems where, like, someone says, yeah, I'm not a ma'am yet. Don't call me Mrs. this, Mrs. that. That's my mother-in-law. And it's like, why do you want to pretend to be the equal of an obnoxious teenager?
I mean, I think it's a little bit different than that. There's a feeling that by using a respectful term for people, sometimes you make them feel old. So, some people don't like to feel old.
But we are all getting older.
Well, yes, but some people don't like to be reminded of that. So if you're paying for a game, it's fine. That's the way it works. So buying the Mega Man collection for PS3 or whatever is fine. Oh man. Oh. I don't know how people stream every day. It's exhausting. Takes a lot out of you.
I need to...
Moves that, I think.
Okay. Hi.
Hello.
I think you're pretty neat.
I think I am too.
Yes, I know that.
Hey, Jazz Duo, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Today we're playing Ocarina of Time. If you've not met her before, this is the lovely Mrs. Chris. Although I think you have.
Didn't you say there was some sort of hardware solution for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you should consider strongly engaging it.
Yeah. Hey, Batman Man 01.
Ah, there we go.
Yes, it is 9:43 in the morning where you are. That's correct. That's not true here, of course, because I live on a different coast than you do. Well, I'm glad you
Batman
love this game.
101, I hope that you've done your homework, eaten your vegetables, lost your teeth.
Yeah, those all seem like good things.
Well, I'm a mother, and he's younger than my children, so...
That is correct. This is also true for other people in the stream, but that's not something you need to worry about.
Worried is not quite the word I would use. It's just sort of an instinct whenever I'm dealing with younger people. It's like how yesterday it was your instinct to go indulge the little ones when they were playing.
Yep. Well, I was just helping them teeter-totter. They weren't going to be able to teeter-totter on their own. You can't put a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old on a teeter-totter and expect it to go well. I think that's just an enemy. Uh-oh. The giant frogs are attacking you.
What the hell are you? I've never seen those before, or at least I don't remember them.
I think they're the hopping things from the original Zelda.
Tektites?
Yeah. Could be wrong. Well, Blue, you are in for a treat. Mrs. Chris is a lovely person. She is a...
yeah, okay.
She's a graduated history major from Wellesley College. Knows more about history than anybody else I know. She is a routinely well-informed and intelligent woman on many different topics, and is also a much better
The way he's
Zelda player
talking,
than
you'd
I
think
am.
he wants to marry me or something.
It's almost like I have at one point in the past.
It's Saturday, no homework. Does that mean you did your homework on Friday night, young man?
No, it means he didn't get any homework because it's the weekend. Because he's 10.
Seriously?
Yes. Most 10-year-olds don't get homework on the weekends.
I don't seem to remember our kids get out of homework.
Julie routinely did not get homework on the weekends when she was in 4th or 5th grade.
Okay, fair enough. You're in 4th or 5th, Batman?
Don't fall in that water. I feel like it's hard to get back up.
It is very hard.
We have to push that block into the...
Yes.
5th grade, he says. You have homework. Well, you should do your homework while you're watching the stream. We're pretty dull. You can listen to us in the background and do some homework at the same time.
I mean, I'd like to think that I'm less annoying than Fractions, but I'm not.
I think you're less annoying than Fractions.
I highly doubt it.
No.
Okay, let's see. I need...
You need to get fire.
I need fire. Fire! Fire!
I don't think you're going to be able to get fire from there.
I know. I'm going to have to go down.
Go across.
And then probably hand it to you.
Just gotta make a jump.
I know.
Go up there, get fire, make the jump onto the block. You can do it. Use your Z targeting. So close.
So close. So big.
Your cocoa is cold. Oh no! Time to make some new cocoa.
Yeah, maybe I could make you make me some cocoa.
Good. You want cocoa or you want tea?
I don't know. Would you give it a shot, darling?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do once I get over there.
You need to light the
But I don't know how.
web on fire. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't really remember it either, but you're more patient than I am.
I mean...
Blue girl, what do you have homework for? See?
Fell in the water.
Yep. Thank you. You've served your purpose.
I should stream this game more times because it's so awesome. Well, I think that that's true of so many games, you know? Whether it's Ocarina of Time or Leisure Suit Larry, whether it's Blaster Master or Galaga, pretty much everyone would say I should stream some of them more. But, you know, I can't do it all the time. I don't understand why he's blue and chirping.
Because I'm defeating them in the proper order.
Oh, 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1.
Shit. This guy's staying blue and freaking out, yes. Yeah.
English and Spanish. She has homework in. We're playing on the Wii Virtual Console. On the Wii U. There you go. How did you know our secret? Someone told me.
I don't think the way to cope with betrayal is engineering more betrayal. Just FYI.
That seems
In
perfectly...
order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Never would have thought that. Did anyone see the recent Onion piece on video game boss decides that flashing blue spot on his back might need to be checked out?
I linked it for them.
Oh,
Hello.
very courteous of you.
Well, I hope you like it as well, Nerdincia? Welcome to the stream. I'm Chris. This is Jess, or Mrs. Chris, as I'm required to call her. We're playing Ocarina of Time, and we're going to be here for at least a couple more hours today hanging out with you. So, thanks for stopping by. It's late for you. It's like 1 in the morning in Indonesia, so I appreciate you hanging out and spending some time with us.
Looks very frightened.
Yeah. So Nerdyesh, what's your favorite N64 game? Or how did you decide to stop by and watch us play an Ocarina of Time here today?
I need to find...
Up.
Ah.
Right?
Probably.
I think I found it.
There we go.
Yeah. Goma. Go, Goma, go. Good thing that she told you to hit it with your sword while it was stunned, otherwise I don't know how you could have known.
I think I have to wait for it to run up.
Yeah, and then it's gonna try and fall on your head, isn't it?
Probably. Don't they always?
I don't know. Probably. Up. Oops. I guess it's dropping eggs on you instead. Yes. Yeah, when Mrs. Chris and I stream, we try and we've historically done Saturday afternoons. Doing a third stream during the weeknights is a little bit rough, and so we have done this. There you go.
I need hearts.
At least one.
Yeah, that's my thought.
That's not a heart.
No, it's not. There we go. Might find.
Yeah, Batman Man, I'm used to you hanging around. I know how much you love watching these streams, so I'm happy to have you here as always.
Anyway, Blue, if you need help in Spanish, ask him. I never took Spanish.
Yo puedo hablar un poquito de español, pero no puedo hacer su tarea. I know how to speak
Buena
a bit
suerte.
I know how to speak a bit of Spanish, but I can't do your homework. That's neat. I'm glad that you'll be able to watch it in Snoopavision coming so soon. I wonder how long we're going to keep that button there. I remember one of our April Fool's things we actually added, or maybe it was just during the World Cup, we added a Vuvuzela button so you could push it on any video and it would add Vuvuzelas on it. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but...
You beat the boss.
I know, congratulations. Very good.
Aren't you proud?
I'm very proud of you. Mwah. Congratulations. Here, I'll even spin the hat for you. Doesn't spin so well when it's not on my head. Hat spin. There we go.
Okay, so I get my heart container.
Yeah, you don't want to leave the level without the heart container. I did that once.
That you don't get another chance.
Yeah, I know. Ah.
So, Blue, are you in high school or university?
Keep the hat on? I don't know, my head's a bit warm. I don't know if I'll keep the hat on for very long, but we can do more hat spins. Oh, can't see it. There you go.
I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes.
How did he know? We're playing on the Wii Virtual Console on the Wii U, Batman Man.
The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides. Yes.
Will you listen?
I'm not gonna go again.
Listen carefully. A wicked man.
We're playing on a
I already
Wii
answered
U.
that
Okay.
3 times.
Oh, sorry, darling.
It's alright. You clearly didn't hear me say it the first time either, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Hello, Ganondorf.
Oh. Why did it turn green?
We have 2 kids in high school, Blue. Neither of them is doing Spanish. The elder one studied German in an immersion program for several summers and now speaks extremely good German. And the younger one wants to take Latin. I think that's because she's insane. But I'm fully in support of learning Latin.
No, she's doing French.
But her first choice was honors French. Her first choice was honors French. Second choice was honors Latin. Third choice was college prep French.
Yep. Din, the goddess of power. Naru, the goddess of wisdom. Why are there like naked gold goddesses flying through the air?
And they're freaky when you see them in person.
They're the ones that go.
Yes, them.
They are freaky. I am from Boston, Massachusetts.
No, you're not.
I live near near Boston, Massachusetts, in Cambridge.
But you are a corn-fed boy from Illinois.
I have lived in Cambridge for longer than I have lived anywhere else.
You lived in St. Charles since you were like 5 years old.
5 to 17, 5 to 18. And
13
I've lived
years.
here 13 years.
So, we're about even. But you're still a corn-fed boy from Illinois.
Whatever. I've lived here for a very long time.
Okay, guys, I'm losing attention for the cutscene, so I might fast forward through it if I can.
I don't think you can.
Okay.
You just gotta suffer through. Push the button
Fnord.
as you can.
Fnord.
I have never heard of that guy, but I'll check him out. What kind of things does Rezacavian do? I'm always happy to meet more YouTube creators. I am myself a YouTube employee, although I do this not related to my employment. My job is to keep videos from buffering, so I am oftentimes yelling at ISPs or at Google or other things like that to make sure that we provide the best video streaming experience we can, which is why I get the funny hat that says Noogler on it. And, yeah. Hey, Garny Carnage! Good to see you, my friend. I need to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay. Do not grieve for me. Gigantic talking tree that saddles me with an annoying little girl who yells "listen" every 5 seconds. Somehow I think I'll be able to avoid grieving and mourning for you. Not at the moment, darling, but thank you. A Garny Carnage.
Yep.
Carnage. Sorry.
No problem. You got your French speaking hat on. I got my Googler hat on.
I'm not gonna wear a beret. I am not very big on hats.
It's a metaphorical hat that you have on.
Take this stone with you. Kokiri Emerald.
That is correct, Batman Man. I mean, that's actually not true. GGC lives even more on the opposite side of the country from you.
Who?
GGC lives in Maine.
Oh.
Excuse me.
My mama's people are from Maine.
Yep.
So are my daddy's, for that matter.
Mm-hmm. Does Mrs. Chris work?
At what?
I was think he was thinking a job.
No. But I did just get a volunteer position to snuggle babies at a local hospital, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool gig. Goodbye, Great Deku Tree. It was nice knowing you. She's gonna turn like dead now.
Yeah, kind of.
Why? Like, how does that?
That isn't how it works, I know that.
That's not trees. What? Okay, fine. But yeah, so Mrs. Chris recently completed her college degree in history after 10 years of intermittent college due to raising children, and is now doing volunteer work for a number of organizations, including the Junior League and the local hospital.
Hey, Jessica, what did you do? I killed the Great Deku Tree.
It's all your fault. I mean, it is kind of all your fault.
I don't actually care. I don't like this kid.
The kid or the tree?
Kid's annoying.
Well, the tree was...
He wants to shag Saria. Saria doesn't want to shag him, and I end up in the middle. It sucks. We've all been there.
Do you want to shag Saria?
It's kind of hard to say, because it seems like Link just seems too wholesome to care about that. It's messed up, because, I mean, he's still a normal kid. He's gonna want to shag.
I mean, he's a young kid.
Are you saying that at his age you didn't... Well, I think he's supposed to... What about after this part? Will that suffice then?
I don't know. Does he get older?
Yeah.
I don't know. Take care, Blue. Hey, Sam Curto. Welcome to the stream.
I killed a tree. Babies! I have one of those.
He's gotta get that, brother.
Oh! Saria!
Eyes are very blue. As I was skimming for art to make the thumbnail, there was definitely some sexually suggestive Saria.
No. Let's pretend these sorts of people aren't on the internet.
No, they are, though.
But they're dreadful people. It's like, why do you have to make My Little Pony or Zelda sexy? It's not...
You just said that the guy in the game wants to fuck Saria.
I said he wants to shag her, so that's a little tiny bit less obscene.
Sure.
But there's also just a certain level here.
But you're bringing sex into the conversation.
It's one thing to mention it offhandedly. It's another thing entirely to dedicate hours to drawing perfect video game sex comics, Tijuana Bibles, you know?
I don't really know what you're talking about, but okay.
Do you not know what a Tijuana Bible is?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
A Tijuana Bible was very common up through the 1930s and 1940s. It was a form of pornography that was created using familiar characters such as Popeye or Mickey Mouse or whatever else, where they stuffed everything inside.
I see. We're good, Sam Curto. We're just enjoying some Ocarina of Time today. As you know, and everyone here hopefully knows, I'm the Chris who plays games, playing retro games on Mondays and whatever I feel like on Fridays, and with a special stream today from Mrs. Chris. This is actually my 4th stream this week. This week I've played Vector Man, I put together a jigsaw puzzle, I played Portal 2 and Pony Island last night, and now we're playing Ocarina of Time. So.
Well, on Thursday I was at the hospital for a sleep test. They wanted to see if I was waking up in the middle of the night. So he not only got to have the whole bed to himself and have the bedroom as warm as he always seems to want it for some unknown and unknowable reason.
Just to be clear, she wants it at 62 degrees, which is a little bit unreasonable in my opinion, but I don't know, Batman Man.
But he also got to do another stream.
I did. Put together the puzzle you got me for my birthday.
I took it apart last night. A couple of the pieces had gotten damp.
Yes. Well,
so,
a large number of the pieces got damp because someone spilled most of a soda on it. Yeah, the hospital thing wasn't that big a deal. It was
no. It was a routine test.
But it does mean you had to sleep in the hospital, so that kind of sucks. It actually isn't even sleeping in the hospital. It's sleeping in the hotel across the street from the hospital. So. Yeah,
Mass General's taken a wing of a local hotel, one of their floors to use for bedrooms. So.
Just don't get too crazy, Batman Man. You'll meet a princess there. You can push buttons. It's alright.
I'm not encouraging him to speak again. Extremely annoying little thing.
There are a lot of weird commands in my Nightbot. I didn't put most of these in. Yeah, that's kind of a weird game, a weird command. I'm actually thinking of Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 on Monday. Even though I've already done Tony Hawk, I'm kind of feeling the desire for some more of that. Jose, Angel, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend. My friend, my friend. Uh-oh. It's nighttime.
Yep.
We're not quick enough.
I'll live.
Maybe. What if the skeletons eat you? Then you won't live.
Thankfully they have rupees, and I need many more rupees.
Weekend is fine so far. I haven't done much yet, you know. Streamed last night, went to sleep, woke up this morning, started
Did not clean up the kitchen like you said you would this morning?
I said we would do it today. There's still a lot of day left. I don't know if you've noticed this, but the day actually lasts a fair amount longer. But yeah, this weekend we're doing this. I'm gonna clean the kitchen, do some more laundry, do the taxes, sort through all the mail that we haven't been reading, put away some of the luggage from last week's trip to Illinois. Those are the things I expect to do today. What's that? What's that you say? You say today is Saturday?
Goodbye. I'm going out to play.
Hey, the moon's going down.
Yep, moonset.
Yay! No more skeletons. Oh, more skeletons. I was wrong. No.
I have to go into the castle.
No, not you.
Oh lord, it's the walking on things part. I think you'll end up doing this one as well.
Smash them pots. So Jose, are you streaming anything today? You gonna play some games?
It doesn't seem like most of your personality cult have actually shown up today.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just didn't.
Streaming earlier on a Saturday, so.
Are you saying that they have better things to do than constantly attend to YouTube?
Sleep.
Sleep, have jobs.
Less
girlfriends?
jobs. I mean, I think like RTK and Sophie Brecca and Jose and other stuff like that. The problem is that like most of the friends who stop by my streams are
Grown-ups?
on the West Coast. It's only 10 in the morning on a Saturday. They're probably going like, why would I want to get out of bed for this? Twilight Princess. I like Twilight Princess. I like all Zelda games. I'm just terrible at them, so.
Well, you're not... You and I have differing levels of patience.
That is true.
And I'm okay with being completionist and patiently bombing everything on the screen, but I'm just not like you insofar of my interest in
Excuse me.
doing the same task over and over and over again.
You hate sleep. So
While I'm out with some cheap 20-year-old sex. More. It's your turn to win it.
So one of Jess's favorite skits to describe me is actually an SNL skit with Christopher Walken, the census taker, where the census taker comes up and he's interviewing this guy. He's kind of answering all the questions in a really
Good morning,
weird way.
Jose.
So the census taker is like, you know, so do you work? Yeah, part of the time. Oh, so you work part-time? You know, like how often do you work? He says, oh, you know, about 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. He says, that's not part-time. That's a full-time job. He says, no, there are huge parts of the day where I just sleep. It's really quite ridiculous. He says, it's not that ridiculous. But yeah, I think I resemble that remark at sometimes. Like, there's these huge parts of the day where I waste time just sleeping. Hey, crispy bacon. Yeah. I try to remember that sleep is important, even if I don't do it as much as I should. Oh. But yeah, we did a little bit less advertising for the stream than usual too, because you weren't sure that you wanted to stream until yesterday. So
No, I said that.
you said, "Let me know. I'm going to decide later."
No, I was trying to say I'm gonna decide if it's gonna be noon or 2.
Got it. School's not a job, dude. Like, I appreciate that it feels like work, but
It's learning how to be a functional human being is work, though.
it takes work. But work and school require different levels of energy. I feel like investment. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. There's a potion shop that can make the ultimate medicine. Oh, that's cool. What's the ultimate medicine? Marijuana.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have no idea what blue fire.
Lighting things on fire.
Got that.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to answer your questions. Yeah, so welcome to the stream, Jose, and everyone else who's here. We're gonna play an Ocarina of Time for a few hours today, and I don't know if we're gonna are we gonna keep doing this like on a regular basis?
Streaming?
Streaming this game.
Maybe.
I should go to Lake Hylia. Many things float down the river. Like, that feels like a the type of thing, whatever. Well, welcome back, Blue. I'm happy to have you here. I'm happy to have all of you here, enjoying some Ocarina of Time fun with us. I know it's a lot of people's favorite game. In fact, it's according to the Wikipedia page, many critics say that this is the best game of all time, which is kind of a neat, bit pretentious, but what's wrong with loitering around all day, huh, kid? I don't know.
Not my problem.
You can do whatever you want as far as I'm concerned. Can you open the door? If you're gonna just loiter here, can you, like, keep an eye out and see if anyone unlocks this door and maybe hold it open for me? That would be cool. But yeah, and we're now at least one sub closer to 1,000 subs, so that's kind of neat too.
I always like trashing a stranger's house.
Oh, you can eat Easter eggs for a long time after that. I don't think there's any worries in my mind.
Hard-boiled eggs can keep for quite a while, especially if they're refrigerated.
I'm assuming she's eating some kind of candy. Could be hard-boiled eggs. I don't know. Dojo. That work? Yes. Yeah, 940. So 60 subs left. We're 94% of the way to 1,000 subs.
And then what happens?
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to decide. I haven't decided what I should do. I think I was thinking about making a video, saying thank you to some of the regulars, or maybe putting together just like a rotating scroll of all the people who are subscribed to me, or something like that, and kind of thanking people who helped get me where I am today, whether it's streamers like Jose who hang out and support me, or folks like Crispy Bacon, Batman Man 01, Gamer Guide Commentaries who are regulars to the stream, whether it's doing something silly or not. I didn't really make a decision. Woo! Woo! You want to hear what I said again? No. You're a smart kid. Good luck then. Are you a smart kid?
No.
Am I a smart kid?
No.
Cool.
We're both grown.
I love you.
I worship and adore you.
Yeah, Blue Girl. Well, I don't know how much of a regular you can be yet. You've never met Mrs. Chris before, and so you know, I think you've got some more time to become a regular here.
She want hops?
What's that?
Does she want hops?
I was just mentioning I'm gonna make a video about all my regulars.
Yes.
But yes, Blue Girl, I definitely know that you've been here a bunch. Just some examples. Some of the people, I mean, GGC I think literally has been at pretty much, you know, poked his head in for pretty much every one of my videos since I started publishing videos in October before I even had a schedule. So,
Come on.
I think you gotta come from a different side. There you go. I think the guards are gonna catch you.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I guess they don't pay attention when creaky doors open behind them. That's nice for them.
That's very stupid of them.
Well, you got a big helmet on, you know, it can be rough. Are you a streamer as well? I didn't know that, Blue Girl. I'll have to subscribe to you and check you out. Oh, look, I can do that right now. Watch this. Hold my beer. Blue Girl has vlog things. Is that right? Gotcha. Do you stream you and not but you're not a video game streamer. Is that right? I like your cover art. It's a pretty spot. Is that a picture you took yourself? Oh, they got you.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do it all over again?
Yep.
That's unfortunate. Should try to not,
I'm gonna go into... Ah, here we go. Here we go.
Oh, now she's gonna tell you how to get around?
Mm-hmm.
Mind finding my dad? I mean, I kinda would mind. I mean, you get a comfy spot, I would take a nap. I don't see any reason not to.
You do that in church every week and it's not comfortable.
It's pretty comfortable. The seats aren't bad.
Anyway.
Gotcha. Set it to C and see what happens. No, not your profile photo, your cover art, the thing at the top of your stream that's like a mountain pass or whatever. It reminds me a little bit of well, realistically it looks like it is the Alps or something like that, but it reminds me a little bit of, I went to Glacier National Park with my family when I was around 12 years old, and some of the mountains in that area remind me a little bit of the photo you've got there. These cards are not super effective.
Yeah.
Feels like they should have some better placement.
Kind of.
Oh.
Is there a way to climb the fence?
I think you have to go around to the right, don't you? Oh,
See?
I was wrong. Okay. Can you go up to the left side? Not by the stairs, but on the far side of... Oop, there's a guard there. Like, but walk. Yeah, walk over and around. Like birds floating around those flowers.
Ah, there we go.
You hatched a chicken. Congratulations.
How am I supposed to appear inconspicuous while wandering around this place with a sword, a shield, and a chicken?
I mean, you've also got, like, a bunch of sticks, so I guess... I don't know. What do I know?
But you're right, I just had to go all the way to the bottom.
Ugh.
Just letting the current carry me. No, I don't want to dive. I just move.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Let's see what... Oh, there you go. Hey, welcome back. You're making waffles. Do you have a waffle maker? Oh, you probably made frozen waffles. Or did you make a real set of waffles? So one thing I would say, Blue Girl, is that having more edited thumbnails can be... It's completely right, Steve. Yeah. At work we have a waffle maker.
I love how this gentleman is a father, yet he doesn't understand that you don't get shut-eye when you're a parent.
I mean, at some point you do. Like, now that ours are 18 and 15, we get some shut-eye. Like, this weekend we didn't even have to drive them anywhere, and they're gone for the entire weekend, so, you know. But yeah, Steve, I think that's a completely reasonable criticism. Like, you know, hey, I just have this egg, can you find my dad and give him this egg? I don't know who you are, but, you know, whatever. She's really gonna let me have it. She better, like, you... Also, you know, I did comment, like, you know, if you find a comfy spot, there's no reason not to sleep. I would say that sleeping on that concrete platform would not fit my criteria of a comfy spot.
You've slept on floors and everything else like that.
Yeah, but they're not comfy. He looks like Mario. Yeah, a little. Yeah, you give that a hat spin just because. Alright. Can you go in that door?
Yeah, I think so. It's been many, many years since I played this. So.
Oh, less than 10.
I know, but it's still been many... it's been a long time. I do not remember the exact parameters to do things in this game.
Yeah.
So it's an exploration.
I think you have to push that other box across so it blocks the water.
I feel like I do too.
Apparently you can't get in that door.
Yeah. Oh.
Just for looks. Just for looks.
I guess.
By the way, Steve Vincent, I don't think I've said hi, so welcome to the stream. I'm the Chris who plays games. With me is my lovely wife, Mrs. Chris, playing Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. For those of you who are able to have more intimacy with her, you might be able to call her Jess, but despite being married for the past 8 years, she's decided that we cannot yet have that level of intimacy.
I refer to you as Mr. Schmidt. Oh, shit.
If you'd rolled and then they caught you, I would have left. I don't think you're making movement. How did they even see you?
I have no idea.
Feel like there's something
Would you
a
like
little
to give
bit
it a shot?
off.
I've had you do this before.
Sure. You want me to? Her name is Mrs. Chris. See, Batman Man's got your honor defended. He knows what's going on.
You are extremely sweet for a 10-year-old boy, Batman. And that is a high standard to reach. Because you're still a 10-year-old boy.
No, he's small. Also, why do I have a chicken?
Oh, you enter. You still have the chicken.
Oh, there we go. But why do I have a chicken?
Because you used it to wake up. Oh, I think you can walk down the stream, maybe?
Nope, doesn't seem that way. But, like, what am I going to use the chicken for later?
Ah.
Like, how am I supposed to know where I'm going? Like, this...
Every time they throw you out, it's a bad omen.
Yeah, I get that. And his name is Mr. Jess. There you go. I am the Mr. Jess who plays games. Alright, let's
I feel
go.
like there's something else to do with the chicken, but I don't remember what.
Maybe. Maybe I'm supposed to drop it here. Oh, I can't do anything with the chicken in here. Okay.
I don't remember how to get through this.
I mean,
Does anyone else remember how to get through this?
It feels like the fact that the camera is not moving, so I can't see what the heck.
Well,
I'm
you can
doing.
use Z targeting to.
I tried. It's not working. Like with Z targeting, nothing different is. It doesn't change my perspective even when I Z target. Ugh, it's dumb.
It wasn't dumb. It just...
Hello, Life is Friends. Welcome to the stream. Oh god.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know why did the chicken cross the road to wake up the guy in the castle. I guess he didn't really cross the road. He just like hung
To
out.
participate as part of a demonstration against the factory farming of chickens?
I don't think that actually happens.
One never knows.
I feel pretty confident in that actually. He freaking felt like it. Hey, Albert. Welcome to the stream. Wait, what?
Now
oh, it's daytime. You can't go in at night.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Now do you remember?
That's dumb. Oh, yeah, I knew what we were getting into. I just couldn't figure out how I was supposed to get there. Because I'm like, I can't see anything. Uh-oh.
I can try if you'd like.
No, I mean, whatever, if you want.
Up to you, darling. You can...
But yeah, Albert fucking Wesker. I don't know if that's what your name, the FN in your name stands for.
Maybe it's function. Maybe
Maybe.
he is a function of Wesker.
Maybe. But
You're the one who took advanced calculus. I did not.
in any case, I am the Chris who plays games. With me is my lovely wife, Jessica, and thank you for stopping by the stream while we play some Ocarina of Time. Alright. Yeah, this is puzzles. I'm good at puzzles.
Yes.
I'm not good at other things, but I'm good at puzzles. Or I feel like I'm good
Okay,
at
so
puzzles.
that guy's will be able to see you.
You won't see me from the side. But, okay. Go here. I don't know what their next step is in the pattern. I think that he's going to walk down and he's going to walk left, which lets me go this way. Alright, what do we got now? What's your favorite game, Mrs. Chris?
I'm very partial to the Zelda games. I started replaying Paper Mario today to get my skills back in shape so that I could play. And that's fun. I have a strong affinity for the Mario games. I love Katamari Damacy. I've been playing Agario a bit. I feel a lot better about it now that I know that it's Frank Underwood's current game of choice. I do like the Leisure Suit Larry series. Love for Sale was new when I was in college. Very well done, sir.
Not done yet.
They released it for iOS, but it's been discontinued now.
Minecraft, Splatoon, or Mario 64? Splatoon's super fun, but so my problem is that I have a different favorite. Like Mega Man 3 is my favorite Mega Man game. Super Mario Bros. 3 is my favorite Super Mario game. Twilight Princess is probably my favorite Zelda game, even though I know that's a travesty to most people. Because it's neither Link to the Past nor Ocarina of Time.
You know, you could be a lot worse. You could be arguing for Majora's Mask, which was just creepy and scary.
Yeah. Blue Girls is GTA 5. Yep.
Chris is good at Splatoon. And for our daughter's 15th birthday party, we had a Splatoon off. And then they played some Super Smash Brothers.
They spent almost all their time playing Super Smash
Who
Brothers.
are you? And why didn't my guards catch you? Duh.
Because
how did you get past the guards? Yes!
They're not super effective. So, just something to be aware of. You may want to work on your guard situation and improving it.
Is that a fairy?
Yes. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not.
Are you from the forest?
I don't know what a forest is, but probably. The spiritual stone of the forest. No, I don't think you have that.
Yes, I do.
What? How'd you get
it's
that?
What I got from beating the Deku Tree dungeon.
Oh, I
Yes.
see.
The laugh in this game is weird. I had a dream, and the dream dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who would attempt to poison and destroy my brothers, and you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Amen.
Amen. In this case, it's a ray of light, apparently, and not...
I know.
You can probably push button and make it go faster. Everyone but me has played this game, so... Anyway, hello, Zelda gamer. Yeah, I don't know. I really enjoyed Twilight Princess. It was the first Wii game that I really spent a lot of time playing. I felt like it was, interesting to switch back and forth between the wolf form and the human form. The whole, both the graphics and the story were compelling. I really just liked that game.
Which one?
Twilight Princess.
Mm-hmm. With Midna and the wolf and all that stuff?
Yep.
I wasn't very good at it, but...
Yeah, Blue Girl, sorry about that.
Sorry!
I saw it was loud, but I couldn't do much about it.
You could have...
Well, that's not really something that works with you.
Shush, woman. Adults speaking.
That's right. Lurkin. I guess a lot of people lurk. I stopped by a couple people's streams on Thursday night after my puzzle stream, and they're like, "Oh, did you actually finish it? I really like that piece." I'm like, "What? You didn't say anything." They're like 7 or 8 people are like, "Oh yeah, but I was there." I'm like, "Okay, I guess that's cool." But
also, I'm guessing Blue Girl has never seen the 1994 classic Pulp Fiction.
I mean, even if she has, that doesn't mean that it would be super easy for her to listen to you shouting into her head.
I didn't feel like I was shouting, but then again, I didn't think I was shouting at church either.
You weren't shouting. You were just speaking. In church, you were just speaking in an officious tone. That's all.
Officious?
Yeah.
Do you know what the word officious means?
It sounded official. The Ocarina of Time. Do you have the Ocarina of Time? You have the Forest Ocarina. Do you get a new Ocarina?
Mm-hmm. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yes. Shut up.
I didn't actually read it, but I understand it perfectly well. Shut up. Mario Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games. Okay. I've never heard of that, but that's an interesting first game. My first game was Dino Ricky. Dino Ricky and Super Mario Brothers, including Duck Hunt. So, the man with the evil eyes. Yes.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
The right. That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. Hey, he punches hard in Super Smash Brothers. Swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry, he doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Yes. I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. but I can sense that man's evil intentions. I mean, yeah. Nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm.
Really? Because I somehow hadn't picked that up from the Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, you know. Maybe it'll take another 4 or 5 episodes for them to figure out, oh yeah, don't let Ganondorf near the Triforce of Power.
I mean, all of these things take place across a story that's supposed to span thousands of years. It's kind of understandable that people
But it's always Ganondorf.
I mean, sometimes it's Ganon, who's like a pig. And sometimes it's other things.
We are the only ones who can protect Hyrule.
Cool. Better get on that then. Okay. Thank you. It's such terrifying power, but it's fortunate that you have come, because you can beat him, even though you're a 12-year-old who just got his first sword?
Oh.
Now you like video games 100% more than him? Video games are cool. I've been playing, I still remember, you know, going over to friends' houses who had better video game machines and stuff like that in the early 90s.
The music from this game is so popular that there are tons of remixes. You can listen to the Gerudo Valley remix on YouTube if you're so inclined.
You say there's probably many.
Yeah, just saying you can listen to the background music of Zelda all you want, because lots of people have looped it into long videos. Hi.
Hello.
My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk.
Oh, it's Scary Lady.
She's can't say lesbian anymore. Woman wearing comfortable shoes. Very comfortable shoes.
Yes. Impa.
Responsible for protecting. Between the art that they did and the responsible for protecting, they made her sound like a bouncer at a club.
Yes. She is.
Everything.
She didn't do a very good job, given the guards and the fact that I just walked in and, like, talked to her, so. See you in a bit, GGC. We'll still be here. Well, at least one of us. I don't know if Jess will still be here.
Always.
Sometimes she gets bored. Like, yeah, I'm done.
Yes, but I will always be with you. On some level. Especially if I die young, I will haunt your ass. I should have worn. I should have worn my Make It Rain shirt.
That's true. Left, upright, left, upright.
It's hard to do. It's hard to do with the joystick.
Yep. I think that's why GGC was saying he could only ever play on the N64, since playing with a stick for C is kind of shitty.
I love how he's looking at it like, wait, that thing makes music?
What? Who knew? Like, this weird thing. I mean, the reality is that an ocarina is kind of a weird instrument, right? So there's actually ones you can 3D print, and it's basically just two halves of a shell-shaped thing with holes in it. The fact that it actually makes music is a little bit strange.
Allie and Julie had an ocarina when they were little.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
It's shaped like a turtle.
Oh. Okay.
Take a good look. That is Death Mountain, home of the...
Why do the Gorons live on Death Mountain? I mean, the Gorons are generally relatively friendly people, and they're big and heavy and turn into rocks and roll around, but it's not like they're murderers.
Yes, this is not my first rodeo with RPGs, okay? I know that I have to go talk to a bunch of people.
I still don't understand how this bouncer chick is you know, feeling like she's very good at this whole security thing and wasn't just like, screw you. Hyrule Field. You need a pony.
I can go up to Lon Lon. It'll take a while to get a pony.
Don't worry about it.
But I can go up to Lon Lon Ranch. It's not a bad idea right now. Allows me to get a bottle. And getting a bottle is going to be a good thing for going into the second dungeon.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, right. I can't power it up yet.
Gotta have full life. Right?
I'm not sure what the deal is with this low of a level of sword. Maybe, maybe not.
The bathroom. Be right back.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
The Make It Rain shirt cool is how everyone knows that we're cool. Can I go over this? Where is the ranch? There we go. There's the ranch.
Hello, gamer. Games are fun. Sub to Games Are Fun on YouTube. Yeah, nope, that's not how it works.
You actually have to do something for people to be willing to subscribe to you.
Well, I mean, the reality is, why would I want someone to show up in my stream and be like, hey, don't watch this guy, watch this other guy instead? If you want to get an audience, you have to build an audience. You don't just, come to other people's audiences and try and take them away. It's just rude.
This guy.
Especially in a live stream, in a video comment, I can always queue it up, but we're going to be doing this for hours still. And so the idea that it's okay to just walk into my stream and distract the people who want to be watching, me or Jess or the game or whatever else like that, and be like, hey, sub to me instead, that's just mean.
Well, it might be his position that by you calling him on his shit, that's also mean.
Well, he's probably gone.
Probably. Here we go. Gold Skulltula number 3.
I also, none of these things seem interesting. A 5-minute video about Team Fortress 2 all-engineer gameplay. I don't know, it just... Also you have, I guess there's, playlists of stuff, so there's, different things, but... Got 5 Rocket League videos in a thingy. Rocket League board game? I don't know. I guess the reality is that I find Let's Play content and other things like that a little bit, uninteresting. Most of what I subscribe to people for on YouTube Gaming is for the live streams, because I find live streams entertaining because there's a social connection to it, whereas with videos I have a lot less of that. So
yeah, you're an attention whore.
Well, not just an attention whore, but I enjoy the attention interacting with other people. It's a social engagement.
I believe this is going to be Skulltula number 4.
Also, the most recent video on his channel says we're changing the channel. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but whatever. Okay. Sorry, I had to get that little rant out of my system.
You always have rants in your system, darling.
That's true.
Okay, yep.
I was gonna let him respond, but I guess he's gone, so. Go away. You can keep your smiley face. What are you trying to do?
Climb.
You just hold forward, forward. Does it do... Does it switch to climb?
Mm-mm.
It did.
Yeah, for a second. Yeah, not what I want.
You just have to keep walking forward. Anyway, yeah, so I have a little bit of frustration with people who are like, oh, you know, it's up to me, but that's fine. That's a personal issue.
You have no end of personal issues, sweetheart.
Really? I feel like I don't have that many personal issues. I have personal opinions. I have no end of personal opinions, I agree. Hello, zombie dude. How's it going?
First piece of heart!
That's good. Yay! Now you need 3 more in order to get any positive effect whatsoever.
At least it fills up my life.
Yeah, that's true. I am just Peachy Keen, Mr. Zombie Dude. Mrs. Chris is making her way through some Lon Ranch
Goodness.
scrounging at the moment. Oh my goodness. It's good. Happy Saturday. We're having a quiet stream here today with just the dedicated core fans of the Chris Plays Games channel checking out the Ocarina of Time gameplay. Uh-oh.
Oh, darling.
An error has occurred.
What do you suppose the error is?
I'm checking. The error is format.decode. That's unfortunate.
Do you have any idea what that means?
Yeah.
I suppose that was silly to ask.
No. It means it downloaded a set of bytes which is not valid video data. Why is an open question, and the fact that it is now hanging is a little bit concerning, but I'm hoping... Yeah, Lon Ranch is a different place. That's, but yes. Hey, Regular to Vlogs, good to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. There we go. I'm not sure if... Ugh. Yeah, so I'm trying to... If you're having problems watching the stream, I'm poking at it a bit. And see, it claims everything was looking good on my side, but I'm wondering if something is wrong on the YouTube side. Oh well, whatever the stream is going to do is what the stream is going to do. I cannot make it work. So, if the stream is working for you, great. If the stream is not working for you, I'm sorry. I don't think it's my fault. Are you talking to Mario? Oh yeah, he looks a little bit like Mario, doesn't he?
Can't remember how to work this game.
Okay. Let's see if it works on my phone. Oh right, can't subscribe to myself, so I can't see myself in the live.
I can borrow my account.
Oh, I got it. I don't really trust computers. Yeah, so I've spent the past couple days dealing with a couple of different issues on backends related to delivery of less popular content. And live content is always effectively less popular because less popular has not been requested, more than 2 times or whatever. And live content can't have already been requested 2 times because it was just created 2 seconds ago. So a lot of times we'll see issues with our infrastructure that only affect, kind of unpopular content, but also live. And before, when live was smaller, that's kind of like, okay, whatever, not that big of a deal. But now that live has become more of a big thing, it's definitely more of an issue.
Let's see. Let's go meet Malon. Epona! It's the fairy boy. Yes, I can tell. He's very into musical theater and fashion.
I don't know if the green tunic look is really deeply into fashion, but I'll take your word for it. Okay. Walking Dead. Lots of people are into The Walking Dead. Emma and Animal Jam is another member of this regular watcher of the stream, and she pretty much every night at about 10:30 comes in and is like, "Chris, tell me that Walking Dead isn't real. I'm scared." And I'm like, it's not real, I guess, so... Yeah, I think that, the stream is not working well for me. Which
Cute
probably means
ocarina!
not working well for anyone on the East Coast, but so it goes. There's a Zelda theory that Link has a dark secret. Oh, yeah?
Well, given that we're calling him Fairy Boy, I think I have a guess on what that secret might be.
That's a Epona song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does she come and get you?
She just taught me Epona's song.
Yeah. Does that mean a horse comes to you now?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You should eat your apple.
I should eat my apple. But I eat a Snickers bar. Also, the apple's super loud and crunchy.
So? You're not right in front of the mic any longer.
I think you got a horsey.
Oh, Lord. I do not need that owl on my tail.
Oh, I guess the horsey doesn't help you. You need like a saddle or something. Or just ride
No, I can't ride her until she's an adult.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna need a break in a few minutes. Been sitting here 2.5 hours.
What?
I'm sure you'll do beautifully in Little League Batman.
Have a fun game. Beat the A's, I think. You're being against the A's? I think so. Whichever. Beat the team that you're not on. Woo woo! Go sports ball, go. You're saying you need a break from controlling?
Probably in a minute, yeah.
That's fine. I can take over. Have fun, man. Thanks for coming by. We probably will not be here anymore at 1, so I'll catch you on Monday, Monday night, hopefully. Ah, gotcha. Well, go get ready before your parents come and find out that you've been watching me instead. And you won't be able to watch me anymore, and I would be sad.
You realize that our kids are older than some of your fans?
Mm-hmm.
We are elderly people. First view of Kakariko.
Oh, am I taking over?
You're taking over.
Are we swatching spots, or you're gonna walk away?
Yeah, I think I'm done for right now.
Okay. I will shift slightly.
Okay. I've had a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, but Chris can handle this as well as I can.
Alright, so what am I doing here?
Wandering around, talking to villagers, that sort of thing.
Okay. Oops.
Solving puzzles, the graveyard.
I think Navi's trying to tell me something. What would Saria say if we told her we were going to save Hyrule? I don't know. Do I have any idea what this lady talks about? Speak. Speak to us, O glorious one. Oh, there we go. I am the boss of carpenters that Impa hired to improve this village and make it into a true city. How do I make you talk faster? These days, young men don't have any ambition. You know what I mean, kid? Running around aimlessly around the village, and they're not making any progress at all. Even my own son doesn't have a job, and he just wanders around all day. I saw Vicky's live stream. It was terrific. I was actually amazed at the extent to which Vicky reminds me of Barb, with more attitude to her. It was a fun stream. And I will drag Mrs. Chris in here for a minute so I can tell her all the messages from her adoring fans, but... A great woman, Impa, opened up this village to us poor folk. I wish I could make this go faster. The Zombie Dude, Zelda Gamer, and Jose all thank you for playing, so...
And I thank them.
And she thanks you guys for watching. Alright, anything in here? I got beds. Nothing else. Thanks, busy man. I'm gonna keep playing, so I'm gonna put at least another hour into this. And Mrs. Chris is actually apparently still here. She's just going to be flipping catalogs instead of streaming.
Magazines, but basically same thing.
Well, real simple as a catalog.
Just tired, and I've had some eye strain going on for the last hour or so.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
It's okay.
Alright, go away, rock. I have crushed a rock. Haha. I mean, this is the part of these. I mean, I don't know. The part of games where I'm like, okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just wandering around is kind of rough for me. This is why I don't tend to play RPGs. It's just because I hate not knowing what I'm doing. Ooh, I have to get in there.
You do that after the owl drops you off on the roof.
Oh.
On top, when you're coming back down from the mountain, so.
Got it. Hey, I got some money. Uh-oh.
Yep,
My
now
numbers
you're full.
That's bad.
Well, leave and go find the shop.
Listen! Listen! Take the next left! Listen! Listen! Alright.
Let's see. Maybe the shop is in Hyrule Castletown. Yeah, the shop you need is in Hyrule Castletown.
Okay, so I need to go spend some money at Hyrule Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. So at one point when I was working on YouTube live stuff, I was watching a live stream, and it was I couldn't watch 1080p 60, not because of my computer, but it just wouldn't work, and I was like, that's weird, and I poked at it a little bit, and then I figured out that like it wasn't just me; it was a bunch of people who were having this problem. And we eventually like figured out what was up, but the reason it was a problem was basically so like Google has a bunch of different levels of caching hierarchy, right? Like, you know, with any CDN, you got a lower level cache and you're going to read directly from the data center and blah 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 blah. But the idea is that you don't want to read all of the stuff every time, so there's a cache and you have a hierarchy and so on. So we looked it up and we're like, okay, so our higher level caches are all trying to load this content at once because it's very popular. It was the E3 live stream. There were 300,000 people watching it. Content was popular enough that you can't just serve it all from one machine in each location because, like, you know, there's limitations on how much traffic each machine can push. So it was actually doing this thing where we were spreading the load out across multiple machines, but each of those machines was then trying to make an upstream request down to what ended up being one, like, happy mask shop. Do I want this? What a strange shop. No, no, I don't want this.
The one that you'll want is the one further down.
This one?
No, next one down.
With the face. So it turns out we had like these thousands of machines.
You'll get the Hellion Shield.
All trying to request the same piece of content from a single machine and just completely like destroying it.
It doesn't catch on fire.
Yep. I like to buy something else. No, I only have 19 rupees, so I can't. And so yeah, so we had like, you know, 3,000 machines all trying to request content from the same underlying machine, which in the end did not go well. So we figured out what was wrong. We fixed it. It doesn't happen anymore. But it demonstrated to me how fragile that can be. It's basically like every user on the east coast of the US or the west coast of Europe could have been affected by this problem because all of their caches would fill from this one machine. So if one machine's behaving poorly or one chunk of the infrastructure is behaving poorly for live content, it can really have a major negative impact. Whereas with VODs, you don't really have that problem because the content can get out to those caches slowly, and so it's rare that you would have 3,000 people all trying to load it at once.
Your niece is learning how to rock climb.
Yes. This does not surprise me, given that both of her parents are
nuts.
rock climbers.
I don't get the appeal of
rock climbing?
I mean, I can understand some of the thrill of it, but I'm just my sister-in-law, I love her to pieces, but she did end up choosing to rock climb at 7 months pregnant.
Yeah. It's something she enjoys. Isn't that what matters? People should do things they enjoy. Alright. I cannot get down to the bottom of this well.
No, you have to
Drain
be an
it.
adult and then drain it using the Song of Storms, which you cannot officially use and learn until you're an adult. It's very annoying.
Got it. Alright, how about you, brick thing? Take me anywhere? Need like a chicken or something.
Yeah. You could start fetching cuckoos for the cuckoo girl. She'll give you a piece of heart for it.
Yeah. Come back here, chicken. Are you the cuckoo girl?
Yeah, you need to talk to her first.
What should I do? My cuckoos have all flown away. You little boy, please help me bring them back to this pen. Well, I was gonna do that, but then you wouldn't talk to me while I had a cuckoo in my hands. And now it walked away. There it is.
Yeah, there's like 7 of them.
Cuckoo in the cuckoo pen. 1 down, 6 to go. Everybody show some no. Alrighty. Have you seen Mr. Dompe? See, how come that time it was fast? I can't make most of these people talk fast at all. Hello, Dompe. Here lie the souls of those who swore fealty to the royal family of Hyrule. The Sheikah, guardians of the royal family and founders of Kakariko, watch over their spirits in their eternal slumber. Oh, you're not heart pounding at all, are you?
It's between 8 and 10. I think you're probably there a little early.
Okay. Well, I'll just go through here.
Yeah, you can play the Yeah, stand on. Back.
Royal Family's Tomb.
Play your ocarina.
What do I play?
The Royal Family Lullaby. Dun-dun-dun. Also, I think that if this is the secret password of all things having to do with the Royal Family, it should be more than 3 notes.
Well, there's 6.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Is that the combination on their luggage?
That's true. Whoa, that's electrical. Cool, I made a hole in the gun.
Yeah. Now you leap down it.
Seems like the Sheikah are gonna come out and be pissed at me.
You have to watch out. There are a lot of zombies around there that will attack you. There you go. That works out. I'm up.
But it's blocked. I need fire. And I have none. So
Maybe you can't do it yet.
I need like the Song of Fire or the Blue Flame or something. Oh well, come back later.
Oh dear.
What?
Hello. Hi.
Yes, I know. You didn't hear her say anything, so
Maybe
anyway,
you should unmute it.
I did.
Why is the red light?
Because the red light is always on. It blinks when it's muted. And yes, the royal family tomb is pretty far from the castle. I'm also a little bit concerned that I just like desecrated their tomb, given that according to the sign, it is like protected by the Sheikah, and it seems like they might get. Oh God, it's a Poe. Oh,
Don't worry about it.
can I not hit it when it's invisible?
Right.
Come on, Poe. Show yourself. There you go. I got a Poe.
Yeah, the problem is you have no bottles.
I killed me. Oh, what? You're not one of Ganondorf's men, are you? No, I'm not. I had to act like that. I apologize. Now then, let me introduce myself. Ahem, I am one of the ghostly composer brothers of Kakariko Village. All the people in this village are born to serve the royal family of Hyrule. The brothers also served the royal family and were assigned to study the hereditary mystic powers of the family. There we go. Nope. I don't know what you told me, but I don't care.
I think you want to pull back on the tomb with the flowers in front of it on the first level. No, yeah, down there. Yeah, that one. I think you want to pull back on that. You have to wait until it's dark, because otherwise the annoying little kid is going to hang out there.
Okay. Hey, YOLO Gaming 2004. Also, Hero Brian Gamer Boy. I think I said hi. Maybe I didn't. This is the first game you ever played. Wow, I'm so old. It's one thing that YouTube gaming makes very clear is I am an old man. I used to actually.
What are you, 24? No, 26.
30.
Yikes!
32.
I know you're 32. I was quoting
Oh.
Silicon Valley.
Oh, there's a door in the wall. Let's go through here. Where's Mrs. Chris?
Right here.
Can't hear us? What are you making noise? Yeah, Mrs. Chris is here. She's
Yeah,
off to
I'm
the
here.
side.
I'm just, my back was aching after sitting still for so long.
Spreading it out, moving around. And also, who can't you hear? Can you not hear anybody? I don't know. Go around and around. I'm trying to make a windmill. Okay, well, you have fun with that. I don't think I can help you. Oh, there's a heart piece up there.
Yeah, but you can't get it right now.
Feels like that's a common theme.
Alright.
That's fine. I'm just trying to figure out what I actually can get. Excuse me. Seems like mostly I can get nothing.
Anyway, I am going to retire and lie down for a little bit.
Okay, I love you.
You're the most wonderful person in the world.
Thanks. Alright, so... Is there a chicken under here? There is. Let's grab you. Chicken! Chicken, 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 chicken!
What happened to my... Oh.
Right there. I was using it.
I didn't expect it to be open.
Yep. Oh, you can't hear me because you're listening to music. I get it. I was like, I'm making noise. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Ooh, that's too loud. Hold on. Let's make me less loud. Now that I am just me. There we go. There you go. I gave you 2 chickens. Still missing some cuckoos. Please round up 5 more. I don't want to find your silly chickens. Just for a piece of heart. Alright. So Blue Girl, when you do live streams, do you do them on a schedule? Do you let people know ahead of time when you're going to do them? Or are they just kind of like whenever you have time? It's one of the biggest pieces of advice I give to people whenever they're talking about setting up live streams or even making normal VOD content, is that having a schedule is really interesting, is really something that draws more people in. So they know when you're going to be around, they know when you're going to play, they know what to expect. I think it really changes things, and I think Jose actually noticed that among his viewers is that some of them are like, okay, you know, it's Tuesday at 10 a.m. I have to leave the stream because what's his face's next stream is going to be on now, so I can't stay, which I thought was an interesting thing. Like even VOD, it's just like a TV show, you know. I can't be on YouTube at my favorite TV show time, and I can't be on other streams at the same time as my favorite TV show is on. It's always really interesting to me. All right, I can't get behind you, and I can't shoot things like I normally can. All right, so you're all trying to block me. Okay, so I have to hit you, and then while you're swinging, run around behind you, and hit you again. Get that, and then hit you again. Oops. Okay, that does not work well. I got nothing here. So what should I play on Monday? People have opinions. Like I was saying, I was thinking some Tony Hawk again, even though I know I played Tony Hawk recently just because I really like that game. I'm feeling a little bit burnt out on platforming at the moment, so I was considering playing Trine or The Cave or something like that on Friday, and I decided against it in favor of Pony Island, which I need to get a mouse set up before I'm going to be able to play that again, I think. Just not being able to click 2 buttons at once was not working for me. Alright. So, I'm going to save Hyrule, fine. I think at this point, first of all, I want to go change shields, because this one is not as great. So let's do that. And then I think I'm going to go to, yes. I want to go up to Death Mountain, I think. Feel like that's where I really want to be, so. I'll grab this cuckoo and bring it over while I'm at it. Actually, I'll probably use this one to get to the spot where the other one is up on the hill. I think that if I run here, go up, jump across. Oops. think that if I make this jump... Oh, no. Not even close. Alright, I'll put you in the cage and come back for the other one later. Yeah, so I was interested last night. I don't know if all of you were around when this happened, but someone stopped by, and we started talking about whether he was a creator or whatever else like that. And he said, no, I actually work for an MCN. And I talked about my experience with bent pixels and getting my video taken down, the content ID. Which is a story that I've told a couple times, but maybe not in quite as much depth as usual. Oh shit. I got a piece of apple stuck in my teeth. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay, this sword doesn't do any fanciness. Okay, so I got a river here to my right. Oops. How do I get out of the river? Can't seem to climb up the sides. Okay. But yeah, so having my video taken down by Content ID and everything else like that. And it actually reminded me a little bit of a conversation I'd been having with someone earlier about the verification check mark, because this guy had one, presumably because he works for an MCN and does things related to that, and MCNs have the ability to, as far as I understand it, give out verification check marks to kind of say these people are part of our little clique. And I'm consistently confused by why people put so much more value in the YouTube verified tick mark than they do in Twitter. And it makes me think that perhaps the problem is that we are either entirely too generous in using it, or entirely too like restricted. So for example, on Twitter, it feels like only real politicians and people who are higher ups in the public eye are really have the verified check mark, which means that to some extent it can actually even be a negative to have it, because you've got this like, oh, that's an official account, I don't really care about that approach going on. What is this thing? Oh, that is scary looking. Okay. Let's not get eaten by that. Whereas on YouTube, there's a public perception that a verified tick mark is a reward for, good behavior or success or something else like that. And I find that to be a little bit odd. I wonder if, a little bit. Alright. Just checking something real quick. Sorry about that. Beyond this point lies Lake Hylia. It is full of deep, pure water. Okay. The Zoras, who live all the way upstream, guard the sunken temple at the lake's bottom, as well as Zora's fountain. If you want to confirm its location on the map, press start. All the places will be... Do I want to hear what I said again? Oh, god damn it. No, I don't. I just pushed the wrong button. Be careful and go. Alright. I don't think I can go here because I can't get over this fence. Oh, that's the wrong button. Okay, so I can't get over that fence, so I can't actually go to Lake Hylia. Fine. Can I go to Death Mountain? I think Death Mountain would be this way, but I'm not sure. Jessica, wait up, buddy. Hoo. Yeah. Ah, yes, I want to hear that again, because I apparently only have two options, either really slow or super speedy. Full rich waters. Go west, you'll find Gerudo Valley. There's a hideout of a gang of thieves on the other side of the valley. You're free to go anywhere you want. Okay. No. No matter how hard it is, just don't get discouraged. Hoo. Yeah. Alright, let's look at the map. Market, Hyrule Field, Lon Lon Ranch. Okay, Death Mountain's to the north. Oh, it's on the other side of Kakariko. Okay, so I want to go through Kakariko to get to Death Mountain. I did not actually realize that. Oh well. Like, have you not already told me that? I listened to you before. You don't appreciate that you keep telling me the same things over and over. It's weird that I don't know. I don't know. Computers are rough. I may actually call this one earlier than I had meant to, just because it's quiet and I'm still a bit worn out from my previous streams. Like I said, I'm always amazed at the people who can do this just like 4 or 5 days, 4 or 5, 6, 7 days a week. I don't have the energy. Well, that's good. Also, hello, John Peterson. Thanks for coming by. Alright. So yeah, in order to get to Death Mountain, I appear to need to go through Kakariko Village. So I'm not exactly sure. Death Mountain Trail starting point. Okay, that was foolish of me to wander all the way around instead of just looking at my map. Alright. So now that I'm here, is there a different map? There is not. Okay. So I don't think the Death Mountain path is in the cemetery. I don't... Oops. No. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got a thing off to the left with a ladder. Is there any way to get in there? I got a cuckoo in there, but nothing else I can see. Alright, so let's try this again. Maybe this to the cemetery. Or maybe there's more back here that I missed. So there's a hole in the wall up there, but I don't see any way I can get up there. I've got a bunch of graves. It's raining. I can talk to Dompe in a little while, but that's not super helpful. I probably can't do anything with that stupid kid around, like Jess said, so that's out. I don't know what this little shack is. I assume it's like Dompe's house or something, but it's where he buries all the people. Be quiet. It's only 7:15. I, Dompe the Gravekeeper, are in bed now. Find a ghost in the daytime? Yeah, I'm not going to find any ghosts right now. Okay, so I do feel like either that the hole in the back wall is the path in question, or there isn't a path here. So I don't know which it is, but since I can't get to the thing in the back, neither one is a big deal. Alright, so let's go this way. So there is a path, it looks like, off to the right. Realizing there's a mini-map that I could be looking at to answer some of these questions. Oops. Alright. So let's walk up this hill. Fine. Around this building, up the stairs. Okay, there's a guard on this fancy thing. What's you gonna tell me? The road is closed. Oop, sorry. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Huh? I see you're just a kid and you can't read yet. Ha ha ha. What does the sign say? No passage without a royal decree. Oh, well I have a royal decree. Look. Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Well, let's see. Okay. This is Jessica. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. Wah ha 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 ha. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Wah wah ha 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 ha. Cool. So I have a royal decree. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. There's an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castletown Market, you should check on the bazaar. They sell the shield you need there. I have it already. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. Well, I failed to do that. You can think you're good to go already? Don't worry about it. Now, I'd like to ask a favor of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Yeah, they... The mask shop is not there. Yeah, the low-level guard recognizes Zelda's handwriting. I am a little bit the same way. Like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Also, hello, Tekinator. Welcome to the stream. I am the Chris who plays games. My lovely wife, Jessica, had joined me previously, but her back was hurting her, so she's lying down upstairs now. And we're about to climb the trail to Death Mountain, having obtained the Hylian Shield. And we're killing some hoppy dudes on the path. And, yeah. Alright. Alright. So I have been continually kind of arguing with myself over how to handle donations and other things like that for the channel. I know that some of you... Oh, hello. What are you gonna do? Am I gonna like jump on you or something? Okay. I am one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on Death Mountain. Still don't understand why it's called Death Mountain. Still don't understand why they live there. It blocks the entrance to the Dodongo's cavern, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. Okay, if you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. SnapClickKat was playing Majora's Mask recently. Wow, That's a lot of hearts. I need nearly that many. Mrs. CPG does not dig it, so she is... So it will probably never be played here, because she is more of the Zelda person than I am, and if she says no, then I stand by her in that. I mean, in general, I'm totally in favor of... what do we got? Oop. Follow the trail along the edge of the cliff and you will reach Goron City. Yes, okay. Just gotta watch out for Gorons rolling down the hill as rocks like that. That was not super effective. Now I know why there's so many hearts at the bottom of the trail to Goron City, since I'm gonna need them in the end. So yeah, I don't have a strong opinion on Majora's Mask. I never had an N64, never played it, and don't know much about it. Mrs. Chris describes it as creepy, so that's all I really know. I enjoy all retro games and would happily stop by a retro stream of Majora's. Okay, maybe I'm back. Okay, so I think that's hopefully better. So Jose can see me. Hello, Skilled Apple. Good to see you. I don't know if you'll be able to see me, but I'm here. Let's see if it's gonna buffer for me as well. Yeah, so I'm getting mad buffering as well, which makes me think that... Yeah, okay, so you're in Virginia. Alright, so Skilled Apple, hello, I'm the Chris who plays games. Thanks for stopping by a stream of mine. I appreciate it. Where am I? Okay, so this is Goron City. Albert, I don't think it's your fault. I think it's a YouTube problem. I will look into it after the stream because I am curious myself, but you can't hear any of this anyway, so it doesn't matter much. Crap. Okay. Alright, so we got some bomb plants. Which I can't really attack because they're on the thing, whatever. Anyway, for all of those, hey, prone to being floppy, how's it going? Well, I am the royal dude's messenger, so how do I get in? I need some fire. No, I jumped in viewers because I restarted the stream, so everyone who was watching before counts, and then when the stream got restarted, because there was a gap, they're double counted briefly. So for another couple minutes, you'll see an increased number of viewers, after which it will drop back to normal. Happens pretty much any time your stream is interrupted by stuff. Alright. Okay, I cannot pick up those bombs, so that's good to know. I need to be stronger like Goron! Not sure how to do that. By the way, folks, I'm doing okay. Buffering like mad is going on for myself and Albert, which is really frustrating. I'm thinking that this is a YouTube problem, and I will have to look into it after the stream, which sucks. But yeah, I mean, I realize. I mean, I obviously know a little bit more about the typical way we count concurrence than most people. So, oh wait, he was telling me something important. He wants me to bring fire or something. Which I knew, but I don't know where to get the fire. Okay, I want you to bring fire from Big Brother's room back here. Where is Big Brother's room? I have no idea. For the record, folks, if you have not checked out some of the great streamers who are in this chat, you should do so. Skilled Apple is a big player of some of the popular PS4, console titles of the day. I think I've caught him playing GTA a couple times. I enjoy Tekinator's Call of Duty streams. Jose Angel plays Nintendo games of all sorts, shapes, and sizes. And there's probably other people here as well that are streamers. Blue Girl seems to have a series of streams on her channel as well. So if you do stream, feel free to give yourself a little shout out here. If you don't stream and want to give yourself a shout out anyway, you can do so as well. Always happy to have more people here watching me playing some video games. Currently, we're attempting to navigate some Ocarina of Time. While I sit and in the back of my head say, oh no, things are buffering, I should really be doing something about that. So just trying to concentrate on my own shit for a minute, man. Okay, can't pull those. Alright, what's this way? Is this where I came from? Shout out to Chris Plays Games. Chris, you're not dealing with stupid hardware issues. 2, you're able to use save states, which are really useful when you want to beat a game in a night, which is actually kind of a nice thing to have happen. Okay. It's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat the redstone. Well, too bad it's not here. That's not why you're here. Looking for a spiritual stone. You must mean that delicious looking redstone I ate. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay to just give it one tiny little lick, so I snuck out here, but it was already gone. Oh, so you didn't eat it. Big brother took it away. Yes, it is, Albert. You're right. Maybe. Yes. That looks great. I agree. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, so I need to find a redstone. The belief is that Big Brother took it. Big Brother seems to be locked in his room. His room seems to require fire to enter. In order to get fire, I don't know what I need to do. I can't pick up these bombs yet, which I will be able to do when I'm bigger, I think, or something like that. So I can't use the bombs for anything. I can't think what else I need. So walking out to the middle was unhelpful. Does anything out here help me out? Okay, let's see what this goes. So this is bad. Oh, this is where I came in. So came in from the Death Mountain Trail. Yeah, that makes sense, Tech. Yeah, so I use emulators for most things. In the case when Mrs. Chris and I are playing something, we almost always use the Wii Virtual Console on the Wii U. You know, when we got the Wii, Mrs. Chris joked that it was like an NES that actually worked. So we bought a whole bunch of, we have about 30-ish games on the Virtual Console, and that's where we do a lot of our play. Jess is more comfortable, you know, playing on the big screen TV than she is on a small game screen, or, you know, laptop screen. Okay, if you can stop my rolling, you might get something great. So how can I stop his rolling? Because he's just going to roll over me. Think. Yeah, so we've been accumulating games slowly that way, and so we'll play it on the Wii Virtual Console for most of the games that we play together. I know that you shut up a little bit after she wandered off, but she was here earlier, leading the way on playing this game. Alright, what do we got? Who are you? I want you to bring fire from Big Brother's room back here. So where is Big Brother's room? Not that way. I can't put bombs in the mouth of that thing, which I'm pretty sure I need to. Yeah, I've actually, yes. So just to give an example of what I would think, so just because, like, I'm going to do this and someone will yell at me and that's okay, whatever. So So one of the things you can do whenever you're watching a YouTube stream, you can right click on the player and click show stats for nerds, and it will show you information about what video host you're talking to. And it's a scrambled name, but in particular, like I have now seen enough of these that I have a pretty good idea of what some of them mean off the top of my head, right? So I'll see the scrambled name and I'll be like, oh, okay, so I'm loading from a server in LGA. I'm loading from, R6 is like a machine name within a rack of hardware, and say, okay, I'm loading from R6, in this machine in LGA. I'll pull up the graph of the performance of that machine and look for anything odd in the graphs at a particular time, right? So I'll pull up the last 4 hours of graphs and say, hey, look, there's a weird line here where, 404s went up, 500s went up, whatever else like that. And oftentimes it's as simple as that. Like, you can trace back what it's coming from, but it's as simple as looking at that graph and saying, hey, this number of 404s increased. Ooh, okay. This is bad. I don't think, can I hit that from here? So that's probably where I would start. Given that I was seeing like format.decode errors reported in my client that I was able to see pop up, etc., that would be a sign to me that I would probably be able to look at our graphs for all of our client performance and see how prominent that issue is, or for our live specific thing. Live specific graphs. So we have graphs for overall client errors. Oh, does that not kill me instantly? Okay. Nope, but it's going to kill me eventually. So that's bad. This was not exactly my wisest plan. Alright, so now we're going to have annoying beeping for a while. Woohoo! So you'll see how widespread the problem is. In this case, my guess is that the problem is not very widespread, but that it's probably affecting somewhere around 10% of live streams, or live stream users, not live streams. And so I would have to dig into that. In particular, I'm guessing this is a caching problem, because users on the West Coast can see it and users on the East Coast can't. And that kind of points to me that it is and it's inconsistent. Those things all kind of point to this is something where client retries help, and it's something that is localized to an area, which means it's not a problem with the live streaming infrastructure in general. So I would look at that oh, okay, hold on. I never actually, I think, got to the other side of those rocks. So I think I want to walk out on this ledge and then walk off to the right. Yes. Crap. I didn't really want to grab onto that fence. I wanted to go up. Okay. Can we get some hearts, please? Let's go out. Let's see if we can... Oh, here we go. What are you going to tell me? You just want me to tell me. You don't get many visitors way up here. Where are you from? The forest? Yeah, so I live in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and work in the Google office in town. Nothing grows here except for the bomb flowers. We don't have seeds or nuts around here either. Even Deku sticks are very scarce around here. If you light a stick on fire, it will burn to ashes. Press A to put it away, and you'll keep it. I hid a stick somewhere. He. Yeah, okay, so I've got enough sticks. That's not what I'm worried about at the moment. Alright. Oh, I got your hidden stick, I think. Oh yeah, I work at Google. Sorry, you didn't actually know that. So yeah, let me pull up my camera so I can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, so the logo here, this is Google. This is my jackety thing that I got for getting promoted in November at Google. But yeah, so I work on YouTube video infrastructure, doing quality of experience measurement, working on operations. So when I sit here and say, oh crap, video on the East Coast is buffering for live, like it is not only something that I care strongly about, it is also literally my job description to tell the right people or make sure the right people are aware of that, which can be, I'm sitting here going, God, I'm streaming, but it's broken. Like, I need to tell somebody so they can fix it. But it looks like somebody fixed it because it's working more consistently now. Hello, Link. How's it going? No, it's fine. I appreciate it, man. So yeah, and so the reason that I actually live stream is, in addition to my official role, which is I work on video infrastructure, I work on our quality of experience team for measuring these things. I also do a lot of user advocacy in the community. So I have been a proponent of using Reddit to interact with the community and reach out to people, and kind of like the YouTube gaming presence on Reddit was in part kind of increased as a result of my kind of aggressive work in the last year or two for us to be more actively engaged in the community. So I helped helped PR and so on write the guidelines on what you could and couldn't say when talking in public and things like that. And have really kind of pushed the margin in there. You're gonna tell me nothing useful? Well, yeah, see, I don't know why you just tell me that every 20 minutes, you useless piece of whatever. So I am trying to be the hero, and in reality, it's not just YouTube gaming, right? So I do mostly like overall video stuff or overall, everything. And I've tried to reach out there and help, kind of point people in the right direction. So we now there's an official team inside Google now, inside YouTube now. God damn it. The social listening team inside of Google reads Reddit and Twitter and everything else like that, and does a weekly summary of the issues that people are mentioning, and has kind of really escalated the level to which we pay attention to the public, community feedback on the YouTube product. And I think it's made a big difference. I think if you look around over the past 18 to 20 months, I feel like we're making progress in convincing at least some people that YouTube is human. Now, there's still a lot of bad shit that happens in the world. We can't fix everything. There's a lot of problems that we can't fix because of, whatever reason. But I feel a little bit like I can claim, success in increasing the level to which we have one-on-one interactions with the community that are positive and help them understand better in the world. And so I took a significant role in that, and I continue to do that. But my day job is making sure your videos don't buffer, or technically it's measuring how often they're buffering and making sure that someone else is taking care of it, which means that basically my job is to yell at people 24/7, which is not for me, a bad job. It's pretty much my dream job, actually. So I did a lot of that even at my previous job at Nokia, where I worked on search quality. It was basically my job to, run our graphs and our charts and everything else like that. I collected queries from our logs and wrote the tagging infrastructure that we managed, helped build up our number of taggers that we had working on our annotation efforts from like 5 to 25 before we hired someone to take over from me and build it up to like 150 people when I left, who were annotating search results and queries and then using those results to figure out what we needed to fix next in our search product. Okay, I have not been here, I think. Please tell me there's something good. Oh, God damn it. Okay, so that was completely useless. I thought it was going to be helpful because it was kind of this hidden part of the path or whatever, but no. I just need to get some gloves. Okay, so I don't know what that was. That one weird YouTuber, how's it going? Yeah, well, so you have to keep in mind, like, Google's a big company, but every group within Google, like Google does a lot of things too, right? So Google, like YouTube, is actually not that big of a company. Now, we're not small, but the number of engineers we have is drastically less than a lot of, it's 20 times the size of the startup that I worked for, but it's a lot smaller than I think a lot of people think. So I think a lot of the reason why we don't do as much as people might want is just lack of resources. There's just not enough hours in the day for developers to do the things that everyone, including YouTube thinks that we should be doing. Okay, so here I got nothing. Can I pull this? No, can't hit this, can't do anything. But then we also read Reddit, we read Twitter, all of the posts that we see. People will sometimes send me posts, like the Nostalgia Critic posts or other things like that. And they're like, have you seen this? And I'm like, dude, not only have I seen this, there's been like a 300 message long discussion about how everything we're doing is terrible. And of course, the policy teams are in a position where like lots of the things that the reasons we're doing what we're doing can't be visible even like inside the company. We can't share all of this. Yeah, but how do I can't stop him, right? He's big and he's just going to roll into me. I don't have like iron boots or anything else like that I might be able to use to kind of grab him as far as I know. All right, are you guys dropping hearts for me? Yes. So maybe that is what I need to do, is to try and stop him. But I just couldn't figure out how I was supposed to do it. I just have to grab him. This is attack. I don't think I can attack him. Alright, I'm going to try coming the other way and see if I'm going to get a chance to grab it. Like, that was certainly the way that in Twilight Princess I had to do, is I had to get in front of these rolling guys and grab them. I can't use the bombs. I can't pick them up. Do I have to go buy a bomb? Like, I don't have the gloves. And I can't, like, hit them. Slice it. No, I didn't get the gloves. I thought I got the gloves after I got the fire, and I don't know how to get the fire because there's no fire here. So maybe I have to go buy some firepower? Okay. I don't know how to get the gloves from Darunia because I thought... I don't know where she is, so I need more help on... Link knows where it's at. Totally legit. So, who's Darunia, and is she in this place or is she somewhere else? Okay, I have to play Saria's song in front of Darunia. Alright. Sorry, I'm no good. Oh, Darunia is one of these people. He's the leader of the Gorons. Oh, do I? But I don't have Saria's song already. Let me double check my songs. Oh, I don't. I only have Zelda's Lullaby. Okay, so I need to get Saria's song. That is step one that I am way behind on. So I need to go find Saria in the Lost Woods and learn her song. Is that the step that I was missing here? I mean, I'm missing a lot of steps, I think, but it's one of the steps I was missing. Anyway, yeah, so I work on, and so we do a lot to listen to things, and so when a new post comes up, if you see a video with 50,000 views on it about like how broken YouTube is, you can almost be guaranteed that 2 or 3 Google employees have sent it to the YouTube discussion list. Okay. And so we really do care. We care a lot, and we work hard to listen, and we work hard to do all that stuff, and we have official teams who read Reddit and pay attention and everything else like that. The YouTube gaming team especially has been super involved in Reddit and the YouTube gaming Discord and things like that. So there's something like 8 or 9 YouTube gaming employees who are on the YouTube gaming Discord, which is like huge as far as I'm concerned, because like Google's official policy on like overall like talking in public is basically like don't. And it's understandable because there's actually a fair amount of like risks for Google of having people speak on their behalf or whatever, but we've got some guidelines in the YouTube gaming community for how we can do that, and there's actually four 4 or 5 different YouTube gaming employees who stream. The reason I started streaming was just to figure out, like, I started watching to understand what people were running into and to find things like, oh, you know, the video is buffering or everything else like that. And so that I could hear those things first. And it is certainly the case that I have found significant YouTube-wide outages by first watching a live stream. And we have certainly filed and fixed bugs based on, you know, I was watching a live stream and something broke, and then I dug into it and figured out why, either for myself or someone else in the stream. And so in this case, I'm guessing I'm going to be able to look and I'm going to be able to find like a server that was misbehaving or something like that. The problem is, like, and then my job is to write software that can detect those and fix them automatically, right? So the goal is not to sit here and have like a YouTube employee watch every live stream, because like obviously that doesn't scale, but to use the information that we gain from interacting with the community and interacting with people to educate ourselves on what we're missing. I know, Lewis, isn't it great? Google's not planning on taking over the world. Our goal is to organize all of the world's information and make it universally available and accessible. So I don't think we're going to take over the world. I mean, I think the reality is that Google wants things to be better for people. And then, of course, as a company, Google also waits to make money in the process. But when you have $75 billion in the bank, that last one's maybe a little bit less the priority than if you have something that's a little bit more... a little bit less rich, right? It's easier for us to say we want to do the right thing because we're not grasping for cash at the same time. Okay. So let's go into the Lost Woods, which I think is this way. Yeah, so the stream with Mrs. Chris was always kind of planned, Lewis. The stream on Thursday night was a bit of a surprise because she had to go to a sleep study at the hospital, so I did my jigsaw puzzle stream on Thursday, which was super fun, and I was happy I did it. I was able to finish the puzzle, and I had a bunch of people come by. It was actually just as popular as my Friday night stream, which is unusual given that, you know, I don't usually stream on Thursdays. And then yeah, so Mrs. Chris was helping out earlier. She actually was having some back problems, so she had to split, but alright, let's go in here. Is this the right way? This is probably not. No, she's in here, isn't she? I feel like she's in here. But yeah, super fancy, huh? All these streams in 1 week. Alright, let's not get hit by any rocks. I'm trying to read that sign, it's not working. Okay, yes. No, she's not in here. Jose is enjoying Miitomo. Alright, so that's not the Lost Woods. The Lost Woods are somewhere else. Did you know? Yeah, okay. You told me that already. Up that big hill? Oops. Boss of the blah blah blah. Oh, there we go. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more, Link. I'm like 15-30 seconds delayed depending on the time, so I'm Lost Woods, there we go. Okay. Cool. So the problem is this is a maze, right? So I need to go forward, right, forward, left, something. Oops. That was the wrong way. Okay. Left. Oh, Skull Kid. Don't go into the light. Okay. So I think that's the way I just came in. This looks like light. Oh, that's back out. Go right. Come in, go right. Come in, go right, left. Hey, good to see you again. Listen to this. Hoo hoo. After going through the lost woods, you will come upon the sacred forest meadow. That is a sacred place where few people have ever walked. What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Oh, right. No. Nothing prone. Like, Snoopavision isn't actually going to happen. It's just an April Fool's joke. I assume that all those dates are like 30 years in the future to make it clear that it's a joke. Okay, so that's like a back entrance to Goron City. That's fine. It's weird to me that this is connected to Goron City, but whatever. Oh. Okay. I'm not going to be able to get anything out of this, so... Is the da-da-da... That's not Saria's song, right? So I'm going the wrong way. That's the wrong way as well. God damn it, that was stupid. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna go to the right, to the left. Okay, so I think this is the song I want to listen for. Not that way. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yep. I think I made it. Yes! Okay. All right. Yeah, so I've always historically just like used a walkthrough and looked up which directions I'm supposed to walk. Or maybe it just tells you to listen for the song, and I figured that out before, but I feel like I've always just like cheated, so doing it legit is kind of neat. Thanks for the help, by the way, Link. I was definitely feeling a bit trapped and not knowing what I was doing, so I appreciate that. It's one of the things I really dislike about, like, not... Oh! Right, okay, so this shield is too big for me to hold when I'm a kid, so I need to use the Deku shield instead. Ugh. Okay. Made it through here. Come on. Oh, I'm too close to you. Of course. I would like a heart. Can I get some of that? Alright, there we go. Oh. I mean, that's why you gotta listen to the owl. The owl kind of tells you. Oh no! I died! Oh, crap. Now I gotta go through the whole thing again. Alright, that's fine though. Yes, I'll save, and I would like to continue. Yes. Yeah, okay. So, Aiken, I just saw your mention from 20 minutes ago. So I think from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, there was significant buffering on the east coast of the U.S. My guess is that the reason is that the underlying caching servers that are hosted in the Virginia area, which are the basis for everyone on basically the east coast of the U.S. to load the content, were busted. That's what I was seeing earlier on before I even had my brief cutout when I was watching and Mrs. Chris was still here, and she stopped at 2. So I think 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock is probably the impacted time. I'll probably be able to look and find something in the graphs from that, just based on how prominent it was, but I'm not sure exactly what it'll look like. So just to give you the debugging the YouTube CDN experience that I go through on a regular basis, that's exactly the kind of stuff I deal with. It's one of the neat things about working for YouTube is like when my live streams don't work on my walk to the office, I can go and yell at somebody about it. Which is exactly what I did on Friday morning. I was like, this isn't working. And I had sat down and asked a couple people questions, and then someone dug in, made a request, and was like, okay, this is not working. Figured out what it was, and we fixed it. There's an experiment we were rolling out, something else like that. So it's really cool to be able to do that. And I was talking to someone, Alex Wren, who's a viewer here on YouTube Gaming. He's watched my stream once or twice, but usually watches Blucifer a lot. And he was watching the stream, and he was like, hey, like, it's weird, like, it's raining, my internet isn't working enough, like, I can't watch YouTube. And I was like, I mean, you might be right. This is like a common thing that, when it rains, cables get wet, they get droopy, if things get water in them, anything with bad sheathing, that'll happen, stuff like that. But I said, send me the debug info anyway. So I looked at it, pulled up the machine, and said, crap, you're 100% right. This is broken, and your oh, I have to pay attention. And I looked, and the reason is because we had like one machine that had like lost some of the links in its bundle and was trying to send data, and it had like 40% packet loss. And so I went in and I turned off that machine so it could no longer serve YouTube. And I said, okay, try again. And he tried again, and sure enough, it worked. And I'm like, great. Now I have to figure out how to do that for the other bajillion machines in the YouTube CDN. Yeah. I did fix it. We did actually fix that bug, so the same type of failure now would no longer have user impact, which is kind of cool. It's nice to be able to do something, learn something from someone in an individual sense, and then turn around and turn it into a significant, improvement to our overall CDN architecture, infrastructure, whatever. And I can point to a half dozen different cases where we've done that. We've done major rollouts that we had been delaying or other things like that because specifically of me listening to users on YouTube Gaming, on Reddit, on wherever, and doing something about it from an infrastructure perspective. So it's a super important tool, and my management is well aware of it. We joke that, there's a Chris Mon. So recently one of my coworkers was giving a presentation to the company about like various weird things that have happened. So the presentation was titled something like how to, like, 15 ways to lose a server. And it had things like, hey, there's fire. And they took a picture. They're like, we tried to clean it, but it's still kind of like not working very well. And these things were just covered in soot, like completely covered in soot. And so and we were like, okay, yeah, we'll send you new machines. It's fine. Please don't try to run those. You're going to start another fire trying to run machines that are just completely covered in soot. But another one is like, servers hosted in the Ukraine, and someone's like, okay, we'd like to know what we should do to turn off these servers. We have to move them because the civil war, the gunfire has basically accelerated to the next town over, and we're worried about the safety of the facility. And it's like, dude, like, just leave. Like, leave the servers behind, run. And was like one of those things. But a lot of them were more, we lost them from a technical perspective, machines that other IPs were shared, or we turned up a machine and didn't give it enough IPs, or other things like that. And the kind of weird no, I don't want to hear what you said again. I wasn't listening to you in the first place. and so there's all these kinds of cool stuff. And like halfway through the presentation, someone in the audience goes like, so for the ones of these that aren't physical infrastructure safety issues, it seems like you have like Chris has found a lot of these, and they joked and they said, yeah, that's Chris Mon doing its job, or Reddit Mon doing its job, but the you can tell how big of an issue something is on YouTube based on how fast Chris is running to your desk is a good sign of that. And someone else said, oh, really? That's not how I tell. I tell by how deep his sigh is when he walks into my office. And then someone else says, no, it's neither of those. It's how fast he's pacing back and forth. What? No. Listen. Yes, I know that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Her advice of like, won't... So earlier she was like, won't Saria be surprised by the fact that we're saving Hyrule? She was trying to tell me to go talk to Saria, and I didn't realize that I hadn't gotten Saria's song yet. So I am sorry, Navi, for insulting you unnecessarily. You were 100% right, and I should have paid more attention. Is the game audio a little bit quiet for you guys? I would think it would be based on reading the levels here, but I don't actually know. Hey, Kiana Plays Minecraft, how's it going? By the way, I'm going to put a hard stop on this at 4 o'clock, so I don't know if I'm going to make it quite that far. If we keep making progress here and I keep talking myself awake, we might be able to do that. But after that, I've got a meeting with other people I need to attend, so 4 o'clock is going to be a hard stop. At the moment, we're going to make our way up to Death Mountain. Hopefully. Alright. Ooh, skeleton in the water. That's bad. It's good to see you, Kiana Plays Minecraft. Thanks for stopping by the stream. So, as a regular of the stream, do you have any opinions on what I should do if I get another 60 subs and hit 1,000? I'm a little bit surprised that actually that's happened as fast as it has. The number of raids I've gotten from some of the newer streamers like Creekcraft and just all these people have been raiding me recently, have really made a difference in bringing in a new audience. It's gotten to the point where when King Gaming raids me, I used to get like 50 or 60 subs every time, and now it's down to like 12. So I have saturated some of my audience there, but Creekcraft, that man brings strong raids. Say what you will about anything else, but he brings a strong raiding crew with him. I'm in good shape. I'm a little bit sad that Mrs. Chris had to leave, but she did get me started on finishing up the first dungeon here, yeah. Okay, so now we need to go talk to some Gorons and presumably play Saria's song for them. I'm gonna play it outside of that brother's room maybe, and see if he'll like me or maybe something like that. So Link, you'll have to you gave me a name, but I don't know how to tell who this Goron is versus anyone else, so I'm gonna make a guess, but you can feel free to correct me on it. Okay, I cannot get up there as far as I can tell, so that heart piece is currently off limits. But yeah, and I've just been talking for the last little while about how I have single-handedly saved YouTube. Not just kidding. But kind of some of the user interactions and other things like that. And I will note, Prone, like I have never had to talk to users. In fact, in some cases, I think Google would rather that I didn't. But from a technical perspective, I think there's a lot of things that we've learned about our CDN and infrastructure and been able to write monitoring and tools around that have made it really, really strongly worthwhile. So I'm happy I've done it. And the food shortage in this town, we are in danger of extinction. Can't enter our quarry, the Dodongo's cavern, right? Okay. Yeah. Can't stand to eat rocks from anywhere else. Top sirloin rocks. Alright, so let's go here. Alright, so we'll do this. Let's look up Zelda's Lullaby, because I don't know off the top of my head. Left, up, right, left, up, right. I always have to do that in the, you know, whatever. So that was actually, yeah, so 60 more subs in particular. The reason that that's interesting at all is because that brings me to 1,000 subscribers. So I've been doing YouTube for about 5 months now, and all right. What was it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, it was not trying to slice his leg in half. That was not the right move. Down, right, left. Down, right, left. Yay, he's happy again. Yeah, so 60 subs brings me to 1,000. I've been doing YouTube regularly since November 9th. I started off with one stream every week at 9:15 on Mondays. When I hit 500 subs, I added the second stream of the week on Fridays. And I've been doing pretty well on both of those. And of course, toss in a couple things like my jigsaw puzzle stream or this stream on Saturday with Jess or myself. Sorry, Mrs. Chris or myself. Don't want to be too familiar with my lovely wife. Yeah, it's been a fun experience, and I've learned a lot in the process. I learned enough to understand like some of how our infrastructure works for selecting which machine you're live streaming to. So what, you know, a.rtmp.youtube.com is and things like that. I've really learned a lot about live streaming from that and been able to help out and fix some bugs as a result. And so it's always nice to look back and say, hey, look at all these things we've actually accomplished as a result of some of the work that I've done in the community and reaching out to people. I'll move this up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Is it gloves? I want some gloves. Nice. Power bracelet. Nice. Okay, so step 1, grab a bomb and stop that guy who's rolling. They see me rolling. They hating. Hello, social gamer. I'm the Chris who plays games, playing retro games just like this one every Monday at 9:15 p.m. EST, and playing whatever I feel like every Friday at 9:15 p.m. EST. Today is a special stream originally started with my lovely wife, the Mrs. Chris, to play some Zelda. Alright, so now I can do this. And I can blow those up, which will give me a back entrance to the Sacred Meadow and Lost Woods. Cool. I don't actually need that right now, but I wanted to do it anyway. Now, we'll go up another level. Oops, wrong way. And I assume that I also have to drop some bomb flowers into that head thing. I think that's true. Not sure. Hey, Yoshi fan! Zelda games are the best. Even if this Link character is a bit weak in the knees and getting rolled over by Gorons and so on and so forth. Hey, Yoshi fan, how's it going, my friend? My friend. Okay. Goron incoming. Come on, come on. Just tell me why you're staring. Come on, come on. It must be what I'm wearing. Crap. Oh, crap. Double crap. Grow back. Ugh. Ah. Yeah, so I accidentally, Alright, I'm assuming that I can't, like, blow this door open, but I'll drop that here while I wait for this guy to roll his way back around. Hey, Frank the Punisher Castle, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, my friends. yeah, so I started out doing retro games because I was curious what it would be like on YouTube Gaming, which does not have some of the historical retro gaming contingent that Twitch does. Started out doing things like Excite Bike and Contra. Moved to a specific channel because I actually have another YouTube channel where my viral video is published. So I actually have a video with more than 5 million views on it. But I switched to the gaming specific channel to kind of do my live streaming and built up an audience from there. So during my first real scheduled ahead of time stream was a 24-hour stream for Extra Life in November. And since then, wait, what? I didn't listen to what he said. I'm too busy talking. And at the time, when I finished up that stream, I had 75 subscribers. I started at 57, I finished up at 75, got $200 in donations from people during that stream for the Children's Hospital of Boston, and it was good stuff. Okay, so he's gone? I guess I made him roll away. Nope, he's still there. Okay, I'm gonna try again. Come on, roll over that. Okay, so what did you say this time? Why did you stop me? Don't stop me here. You can't stop my wild rolling. This wild rolling is the only way to relieve my stress. Now stand in awe of my wild rolling. Okay, well, someone told me to stop your rolling, and that he would, like, give me a present or something for it. So, not sure how I feel about your, like, angry sentiment here for doing exactly what one of your compatriots asked me to do. Ah, crap. Trying to throw that. Did not go well. But yeah, thank you guys all for stopping by. I think that this does... My noon start time seems to work poorly for many of you. Okay, so lighting torches is good. Fine. Can't pull that one because it's on a wall. So... I'm doing just fine, Yoshi fan. I was a bit stressed for about an hour there where it seemed to me that YouTube live streaming was broken, which actually means not just live streaming, but probably other things were broken as well. But that seems to have corrected itself, and I'm in good shape now. I know your trick. Yeah. First, I have to get one fire lit before I worry about all of them. So, all right. So, what are you gonna tell me? I stopped that guy rolling. Who wanted me to do that? Was that you? Oh, you want me to bring... There's fire in Big Brother's room. I totally forgot that. Of course there is. Okay. So let's go with the sticks. Drop that there. So yeah, at the moment, I'm in good shape. Okay. So let's do this. Put away. Okay. So that's lit now. So let's pull out that same stick, get some more fire going. Save sticks. The infinite burning stick. Okay. No! Damn it. It's a long walk. It's gonna have to be quick. Oh no! All the fire's going out. Oh, crap. Crap it. Yeah, okay. So yeah. Enjoyed talking. I had some cool people stopping by earlier. Jose Angel, Skilled Apple, of course, Tekinator, who's still here. And some other cool folks stopping by. Nope. Come on, put away. There we go. Alright, let's light this again. Light this. Light this. Light this. Okay. I don't know. Why am I spinning in circles? Okay. I don't know what that's gonna do for me, but whatever. Okay. You asked me to do that, and I did. Oh no, I lost my stick. Come on, talk to me. You asked for fire. I brought you fire. What do you want? How is Big Brother? I see. By the way, do you know the music coming from deep inside of this tunnel? We all like this music. What music is it? Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, Quintus Games! Take care, prone to being floppy, have a good night. Day, whatever. Quintus Games, another cool guy, family man like myself who streams here on YouTube Gaming, has been doing YouTube as a big deal for him for many years now on his Quintus Vlogs channel, but recently inducted into the YouTube Gaming streaming family. So check him out if you have not already. He's a big player of Destiny and some other games as well. So somebody you might want to check out if you're interested in games like that. All right. Gonna be at VidCon with many of us. Oh god damn it. No. Okay. Alright, so that thing is now spinning in circles, which means that my ability to get it in is going to be more difficult, I feel like. What do we got for bombs around here? Nothing on this level? Everything's up a level. Okay. It is the Ocarina of Time. Peter! How's it going, Peter? That's how they would say that here in Boston. Peter. Hey, Peter. How's it going? Got a big tuna here. There's still good meat on that fish. Okay. Bro. Is that button. Alright, I got it. I don't know why it's been so cranky at me, but... wasn't quite quick enough. Oh god. Damn it. That's what she said, indeed. Impeding my ability to get it in. Alright. Ouch. That was foolish of me. Alright. Oh, is it? Okay, well then I don't really need to worry about it, I guess. Okay, so what was the big Goron was telling me to do? He told me to do something for him. I don't remember what it was anymore. I lit up the fires here, which made this thing spin. Oh, talk to me. It's a party. When all the torches on this floor are lit, Goron City is really lively. Well, they're all lit currently, and I'm not noticing it being particularly more lively, but okay, fine. No, I have not done any glitch slide backwards fasting. Destroy the monsters in the Dodongo's cavern. Okay, so is there must be bombs outside of Dodongo's cavern that I can now open and pick up and use to break open that wall that was a problem before. Alright, let's get some sticks for lighting things on fire, even though I don't need any at the moment. Is there a Skulltula in here? I feel like I heard something, but it's just the fire, I guess. Okay. I'm at the moment, use your better judgment. At the moment I'm mostly just talking to myself to keep myself moving forward, but you are welcome to, you know, pop up answers if you see me getting stuck on anything for a while. But yeah, mostly these are rhetorical. You have it on the nose, my friend, on the nose. Yeah, so in 5 months of streaming, I went from 75 subscribers to where we're at now, which is about 940 earlier today. We're and moving towards 1,000 slowly. So I think we gained about 20 this week, which means that in another couple weeks we could be at 1,000. And that would be kind of neat. You know, 1,000 subs is nothing to, you know, necessarily, I would say nothing to write home about, but I already talk about this on Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that all the time, which my parents read, so it's kind of a weird sentiment, but it's not that big of a deal. But to me, for someone who's doing this as a, you know, part-time hobby, I think it speaks a little bit to, you know, my ability to pull people in and gain some attention, which is fun. A Saturday, that's right, Max. Earlier, Mrs. CPG was here streaming with me. She has unfortunately had to take her leave, but we usually do our streams together on Saturdays. She can't stay up as late as I can, so down. There you go. Stop being stuck. So on Saturdays we have the benefit that oftentimes our girls are not here since they spend the weekend with their dad many weekends, and it also means that we can spend more time together. Excuse me. So yeah. All right. What are you telling me? Yes, that's Goron City. Fine. Yeah, you're just gonna tell me where Goron City is. You're not telling me anything useful. I want to get to Dodongo's cavern and get in. So... although if you see me doing the wrong thing, which I think is probably exactly what happened here, since I don't see any way to get bombs here, you're welcome to tell me, hey, just so you know, that was totally the wrong way to go. You have to go in the back entrance or something like that, which is what it's feeling like at the moment. Yeah. But anyway, Max Stoloff, good to see you, my friend. My friend. Alright. Oh. I vaguely remember there being some bombs up here. Nope, just rocks that need bombs. Yeah, when I originally created my channel, my like tagline on my about page was "sucking at retro games so that you don't have to." So that nothing has made it more clear to me how terrible I am at some of these games than how good some of other people are at them. Okay. I think I'm now going to use the path here. Shit. Because I think if I walk across this, there's bomb flowers that I couldn't pick up before. No! God damn it. Do not have the patience. Do not have the patience. I cannot have the power. And yeah, so it's been enjoyable to learn and meet people and see how hard it is to read chat and stream at the same time, and how difficult it is to build and maintain an audience. What do you do when no one's talking for a while? I actually earlier, although I didn't mention it, was like, oh, I feel like maybe YouTube's broken or something, no one's talking to me, and I actually opened like my browser, forgot to keep updating chat or something like that, not thinking about the fact that I actually have 2 chat windows open once you include OBS. But I was like, oh, it must be broken, so I opened another browser and was like, nope, just nobody talking to me. But it can be difficult to keep babbling to yourself when there's no one there, to keep being entertaining when you don't have anyone to entertain to. And I don't keep my view counter up on the screen anymore because I found that it was really distracting for me. But it can mean that sometimes I'm sitting here kind of babbling or not babbling and not really having much to say. So this is one of the reasons I actually write a script, a set of agenda, a set of topics for to talk about if I get kind of stumped. Crap. Okay. So those are, at least some of those are explodable, but there's no bombs near them. These have no bombs near them. Feels like, I wonder if that's an emulation bug or something else. Someone told me to stop him rolling, didn't they? Where are they? Why are they not, being all pleased and shit? So yeah, it's been an enjoyable experience, and I'm looking forward to kind of crossing a milestone there. It's no big milestone, right? Like 1,000 subscribers is not gonna win me any awards anytime soon, but I do know people who've been doing, you know, YouTube VODs for years in some cases and don't have, you know, 1,000 subscribers. So it's nice to have the community around it and the build up to be effective there. I would love to, but there's no bomb flowers near Dodongo's cavern entrance. Okay, I didn't listen to you last time, Navi, and as a result, I kind of got caught out. So let's go try that again and make sure I'm not missing something. Oh, I'm missing something. Hello. I'm standing here to shade. Let's go bomb flowers. Okay. Standing here to shade the bomb flowers from the sun. Do you have a question for me? Yeah, Dodongo's cavern, sure. Did you see the cavern on your way up? That is the Dodongo's cavern, yes. Because the light inside is very dim, bomb flowers grow like crazy in there. That's great, but I need to get inside. This is what I really want to do. Can I throw over this edge? Does that take me somewhere? Nice. Cool. Community, right? The reason that we get subs, the reason that we get people who are following us in large part is because of the community, the ability to draw in an audience, right? So where do most of my subs come from? Raids. They come from new people newly introduced to my content. If you're just doing random vlogs, what is differentiating you from everyone else out there? So the type of content that you're making can change a lot of that. And so like gaming stuff, maybe whatever, but the reality is that in order to gain subs, so one, I think gaining subs is harder on VODs, period. Because I think that the call to action for subscribing is much lower. Two, I think that the people who... So getting subs is harder with VODs. The content in the case of like gaming content, like live streams are special because we're frankly in a niche market. There are not that as many of them compared to the number of videos there are out there. And so when you're searching for something like the top 100 live streams in your language or whatever, lava pits, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Suri. Or Navi, whatever your name is. And so we're, you know, small fish, but in a smaller pond. Whereas with VODs, the pond is freaking huge. The number of people who are out there making, you know, these videos, and it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. So I don't think it's about frequency. I think it's just about discovery. It's about creating content that's compelling and creating a social, you know, getting it to the people who would find it most interesting is a really hard thing to do. And with live streaming, we're in a small enough market that we're relatively easy to find. And the top 100 live streams on YouTube, you know, if I've got 5-10 people watching me at the moment, I'm probably in the top 100 live streams at the moment on YouTube gaming. That people might look through in English. If you did worldwide, I'm probably not. But in English, I'm probably in the top 100. And that means that discovery means, you know, at any given time, people can wander through and find my videos. Whereas with my other, like my quadcopter videos, like finding my quadcopter videos is just freaking hard if you aren't looking for me specifically. So I think that's what it comes down to in a lot of cases. All right. Oh. Wait, no way. I already have that, I think. I don't know exactly what you said, but I don't think I want it. Alright. So, I think I want to blow up that guy in the middle with this bomb flower. Okay, that was not an effective approach. Yes. Yes, I know it's lava. I am attempting to not spend any more time in it than I have to, but when you provide me no path... Alright, we'll blow up this guy and see where that takes us. So yeah, one of the people that I watch, you know, Nat and Rose is a channel that I met the folks in question at VidCon. They were super, you know, friendly and nice people who have a small series. They had, you know, but they have like, you know, a couple hundred subs. They've been doing this for 2 years, 3 days a week, and they have a couple hundred subs and get like 50 to 60 views on their videos. I mean, they have a dedicated audience. You read the comments and they all know each other, they talk to each other and everything else like that, the same way that we do in our live streams. But the number of people who can find that particular chunk of content is just much smaller because there's so much more breadth. And I think that that's the big thing that drives you know, discovery, or drives the limited discovery is if you're creating something that a lot of other people are also creating, it's just going to be harder. So we're kind of exceptional. All of us, you know, YouTube gaming and live streamers are exceptional insofar as we've got a built-in community doing the same thing in a pretty small space. We're able to, you know, work together and basically, you know, the types of things that other people would call collabs. You know, we do more of that on a single day on YouTube gaming than most, you know, YouTube creators do in a month. Not because they're avoiding it, but just because finding that dedicated shared community is hard. Compared to the space that we're kind of working in. So I basically came to the conclusion, for example, that there was, oh geez, what? Okay, fine. Okay, so I've blown all these guys up, but it didn't achieve anything. Path up there, but I can't reach it. Path over there. With some keys on fire. Alright, let's try and go up this side over here. See if it gets us anywhere. Yeah, Link, stop your whining. It's because you have almost no health and are likely to die in a fire pit in this chasm of doom. No reason to complain. Okay. Let's give me another bomb. I'm gonna try and blow this up. Yeah, I do too. I think that no matter what, live streaming is always going to be a smaller market. If you look at the number of creators who are uploading to YouTube versus uploading to Twitch, I think that it's probably very differently sized. Live streaming requires more technical competence than producing video, like just creating videos. It requires more, you know, even just doing it the first time requires just a lot of things to go your way. In addition to technical competence, right? You know, any computer out there can encode a video, but not any computer out there can do a live stream. Okay, this is not working for me, I don't think. So what do we got? We got a door over here. Can I blow up that door? I don't think so, but we'll check. I feel like we already tried that. Let's try it again. Door. Go bluey door. Pow! Oh, I can. Okay. This statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Okay. Not super helpful, but whatever. I think that YouTube has done yes, I agree. 2, YouTube has been so effective at creating that content in a VOD space that I think, and keep in mind, a lot of people are still surprised that YouTube even does live streaming, right? I mean, how many times have you seen someone say like, YouTube does live streams now? Like, when did that happen? And the answer is 2013, right? Like, this is not a new feature. And some people have answered like November of last year. People who I would consider to be relatively well-informed members of our community will say, oh yeah, they just started it with YouTube Gaming, and not even know when YouTube Gaming started because they hadn't seen it before. Oh shit, that was dumb. You do need a fairly beefy computer to do what I did a few days ago, actually, with the puzzle stream. You do. I ran 2 cameras, both at 720p, and I was encoding to 720p in real time. It was using like 60% of the CPU of a 2013 MacBook Air. That is not a light resource cost for most people who are sometimes dealing with computers that are super old, and producing something that is high quality that people will want to watch is harder, right? Both network, and then you've also got to have working internet that can let you stream instead of taking, people will show pictures sometimes. They're like, why the hell is it going to take me 130 hours to upload my YouTube video? Well, or 130 minutes to upload my YouTube video. Well, the answer is that, like, it's because of your internet in some way, shape, or form, almost certainly. But like that is sometimes how the internet works, and the ability to have internet which is sufficiently good to upload a stream at 2 to 3 megabits per second or even 1 megabits per second consistently is not as nearly as widely available as kind of run-of-the-mill internet. There's also a lot of people who produce their YouTube videos and upload them entirely from their phones. Mick Goes Gaming. Yeah, I mean, sure. And I'm not saying that you can't do that, but I still think that the typical computer out there, the requirements that it has, is much higher than. Now, I guess that's not true. You can upload a 240p stream and encode a 240p stream from most computers out there, right? But when you talk about like streaming from your cell phone, right? Like streaming from your cell phone's playing, for me, Pinball Wizard, and streaming from my cell phone was enough of a resource sink that I saw significant frame drops. And my current cell phone, which is like a 3-core, 1 gigahertz processor, is kind of the default of the computer skills for most of the world. Oh, that thing that I heard about, Connect or something like that they were calling it. Okay. Can I move you guys? These statues? Do you push? Yes. You look a little bit like the things that I will move with the Dominion rod later, but in the meantime, I think I can just use you to open this door for me. But yeah, I agree, Jose. It'll be interesting to see how streaming from your, but you also have to keep in mind, like right now, the YouTube Gaming app, which lets you stream your screen, doesn't work for anyone who's not running Android 5.1, or doesn't work for all people. It works for some of them, but doesn't work for all people who aren't on Android 5.1. I would assume that there are going to be similar limitations for other platforms as well. As the technology improves, we will move more towards a world where everyone can do it, and it will be interesting to see how that changes. And just about anyone could right now, anyone who can do Hangouts can probably stream something. You could do Hangouts on air. It's absolutely possible, but the ability to create high quality live streams, the cooking, the art, the everything else like that, I think that the tech pieces do fit in there. And then just producing live content is hard. I mean, it is difficult to produce entertaining, likable live content. The amount of streams that I wander into where someone is just sitting there silently is large. And those sitting there silently types, they're just not there. And it'll be interesting to see if there's a way to take the live streaming landscape and make it seem like something you want to do more of. I think that easy to live stream thing from your phone or whatever is going to increase the kind of stuff like Periscope does, where it's social or personal or whatever. But I don't think it's going to do live cooking shows. I think that that's going to be heavily biased. Like, cooking is just, well, one, there's a lot of stuff about cooking that is like weight, right? So what do you do on a cooking show when it's live and it's going to take 2 hours to bake? It's actually a joke on Superstore, which is a current like ABC TV show or something like that. And it's about a guy who works at a Walmart, and he's talking to someone who makes barbecue videos, and the barbecue videos he makes are real time. He never cuts, and so Conchu, you can't always run Android 5.1 because the OEMs won't give it to you. I think the Raspberry Pi has hardware decoding but not encoding support, and I don't think the CPU is fast enough to do most resolutions, like streaming at most resolutions, but I could be wrong. And the Raspberry Pi camera stuff does change things. Yeah, well, you were just mentioning your stuff. Anyway, I'm wiped, and I got something I got to do it for anyway. So we're gonna call this the end of the stream. But yeah, so I think that the live streaming world is really interesting to see what it'll do. I think it's understandable why it has not taken off so far. I think it's telling that some of the most interesting, most attractive content that Twitch has produced has actually been the Bob Ross videos, which aren't even live. Instead, it's about the shared experiences. Also Kanchu, hello. I didn't actually say anything when you came in. Sorry about that. Thanks for stopping by. And everyone who stopped by, I appreciate it. But I'm gonna just about pack up and run here. Before we do, I'm going to see if there's another live streamer on this platform that I can introduce you folks to if you are interested. Say hi, etc., so you can meet someone new and we can be friends together. So but yeah, so in Superstore he's telling us, he's meeting this guy and he's like, yeah, I produce barbecue videos, and he shows the guy, he's like, okay, you do the meat, do whatever, and then you put it on the grill and you leave it there for 2 hours. And it's kind of like, that's what? No, that's not how this works. So, it's interesting. Okay. Do you folks know? Okay. We're gonna stop by and hang out with Mr. Fix-It. I think. His stream, let's double check this is actually working. I don't know why he's saying goodbye to... Okay, he's playing Pony Island, which is a game that I was playing last night. So, stop by, say hi to Mr. Fix-It 84, hashtag CPG raid, and he's playing the game that I was playing last night, and so we'll be interesting to see if he is doing as well as I did. So thank you very much for the stream. Thanks for hanging out and chatting with me, and stop by, say hi to Mr. Fix-It on my behalf. Thank you very much. Have a good night, day, whatever.